You know, that's the Joel I use to signify to the friend Discord that I'm going live. I don't know why. It became tradition for me to post Joel's, but now I have my own Joel. Hey, Raiders! They misspelled the Majora. How did they turn into a mermaid? I've made worse mistakes. For sure, for sure. I should head to talking. Ah, there we go. Hello, Raiders. This mermaid got a mask? I don't know. Hello. It's time. It's absolutely time to play this. I'm excited. I'm just gonna take another drink. I just ate, so I'm trying to get like that taste out of my mouth. Not that my food was bad, but we don't know yet if it's a mask that turns you into a mermaid or a mask that was found being worn yet. That's probably one of the mysteries we'll solve, if I had to take a guess. The mask that is a mermaid? Oh, fuck. Wasn't thinking about that. The demo was so long ago. Literally, yeah. I don't remember nada. Here. Look at that. I already prepared. Actually, wait. You didn't redeem those yet. This looks like a mask. Doesn't really look like a mermaid, though. All right.
Eavesdrop what the stars are saying. Earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet.
I don't think that was going to be very helpful. It was just kind of like listen to the things around you. Oh crap. Stone Top Inn. Nah, see, this is familiar. All right.
There's nothing written on the barrels. I'm sure they were once filled with some kind of wonderful, unsanctioned local ale. It's some book Sally's been reading. She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
Shut. Open. Hex of the Helmsman. Read. How much of it can I read? Something terrible awaits you in the depths. Will you face it? He sees it in his dreams. He sees it when he closes his eyes. He cannot escape it. But what is it, renowned helmsman? Marcus Mordoom is a man with a singular purpose. He will not rest until he discovers the truth of what's really happening beneath the waves. Then from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, moved to the big city to write his first novel. And it's this novel that's already carving him a place in the annals of history, as Werman's mastery over the typewriter shines through a beautifully crafted sentence. Every beautifully crafted sentence. The only question I have is this: how can he possibly follow this up? For T.W. Ibis, for imparting upon me what it is to love the art of writing. Chapter 1, Lost at Sea. Marcus Mordoom tightened his grip on the wheel and stared out across the bleak horizon. On this morning, the familiar frigid air of the South Sea carried something more than salt spray as it whipped around his weathered face. On this morning, the familiar howling of the wind seemed to be in duet with a much grander voice. A voice that spoke in language that Mordoom could not understand, not yet.
Hex of the Helmsman. Looks like Sally's read through it a couple of times already. I wonder what's so interesting about it.
Huh. Oh shit, Magnus Martuga! Yeah, he's pretty far away. Alright.
Fishing trips. On board the Dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Enquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor.
Okay. Dragon?
It's a painting of a sea serpent.
Fair.
Is it a serpent if it has legs?
Nah.
What do you think, Sally? Ah, Thanks for clearing that up.
True. Book?
It's the case file. The reason we're here. It was left for us right here on the bar.
Alright, what do we got? For Detective Grimoire. A rugged, leather-bound folder. Open that shit. There he is. And we're gonna be there very soon. This isn't Platoon Raiders. It kind of is. Read. Murder victim, Captain Magnus Mortuga.
Captain Sifo.
Fuck.
As far as I know, that's who hired us. And who left the case file here in the inn. But where are they now? Where's anyone? Sally, what do you think? Great contribution.
Okay. This is like another weird thing where it's actually at max. I could do this. How about that? I don't know how that's going to be for you. I just turned it up on stream a little bit.
There's nothing written on the barrels.
How's that?
I'm sure they were once filled with some kind of wonderful, unsanctioned local ale.
That works? Awesome. All right, wake up, Sally.
It's Sally. She's fast asleep. To be fair, it is 4 in the morning. I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up. So far, nothing. I thought I heard something outside. Hello? Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green light trying to lure us outside.
He's whispering. That's why it's quiet.
Yeah, that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
I think it's time to go outside. To move around, use the map button in the bottom left.
Did he? Town Square.
Are you awake?
I thought I was, but maybe not. Maybe this is my dream.
It's not a dream.
That's exactly what Dream Grimoire would say.
True.
It's a billboard for a theater.
Baroness Fortuna presents Fortuna Hall. Performing tonight, Waylon Wolf.
Ooh, tonight?
Yeah, we didn't come all this way to go to the theater. Also, the sign is several years old.
Let's see.
A large stone statue on top of a fountain.
It looks like a fisherman wrestling with some kind of dragon.
It says right here, the silkworm serpent.
It can't be a serpent. It has legs.
Right?
Right? All right, what is it?
Something in the water.
You think?
What is it?
I don't know. But whatever it is the source of the green light.
Huh.
Is that?
A submarine. I think I can see someone standing on the deck.
Maybe we should go take a look.
How about we look at the end
Another
first?
abandoned building. Mr. Grip's Emporium.
What do you think they sell?
Currently? Nothing.
True. All right.
Is that?
A submarine. I think
Maybe we should go take a look.
Biddy-biddy. Foredeck.
An old wooden boy with a face.
Sure, there's a deck, a faint glow in its eyes.
This is where the green light was coming from. I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
What the fuck is that? I don't know, but it's pretty spooky.
So it's a boy that doubles as a lighthouse?
The opposite, really. A lighthouse warns you to stay away. But this thing lured us in.
Yeah, it's a little spooky for sure.
So, this is the Mortuga submarine.
According to the case file, yeah.
And Mortuga is...
He was the captain. Now he's the murder victim.
Okay, so where's the new captain?
Good question. An old rowing boat.
That stuff you find doing field work? Yeah.
Or,
True.
What?
or... It only has one oar.
True.
Oh! There's nobody here.
The door's open, though. Somebody must have opened it after the submarine surfaced.
Oh, hey, you picked this up. I just beat it yesterday. I did see that.
That constitute an invitation?
It
Hey,
does.
Sally?
I don't know how to read that.
What did you say?
Huh?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. Weird.
Are Are you okay?
Standalone game or a series? It is a series of games that are standalone.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically this is the third game.
What's at the bottom of the ladder?
I can't see. It's pitch black.
Yep, true.
Should we go back up?
Oh, wait, I think there's a lever.
But nothing significant. Yep. Oh.
A glass of wine.
Ominously left half finished.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked. It's like an old-fashioned drawing room.
I don't see any drawings.
It's short for withdrawing.
Also right here,
As in,
stupid.
you withdraw there after dinner.
I actually never knew that. I think this door leads into the control room.
I want to go into the
Ominously
control
left
room.
half full, true. Yeah,
Well.
Sally?
You can't. It's locked.
Look through the window.
It's taped up on the other side of the door.
You don't need to come in here. The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine, Captain Seafoam.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
Why would they do that?
I don't know. That's a painting, not a drawing.
Whoa.
What is that?
Good question. What is that? Oh, hell nah. A large painting of some unknown being. It is set in the ornate wooden frame. The brass plaque displays a single word, her. Unusually has been set directly onto the painting. Huh. A mermaid, perhaps? Second to last clue I found. That's crazy. Oh. Look at that. 2 over a person?
There's an
Stereo
old-fashioned
system?
Speaker mounted
Yeah.
on the wall.
It's the kind of music you'd hear at a fancy party for vampires.
Ah, that's diegetic. I understand.
I hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly not a vampire, and...
Sally,
Sally.
I guess this is what lights up the room when you pull the switch.
I wonder what they burned to make it pink.
Good question. Good question. What are
What's
these?
in the frames?
They're just ocean landscapes.
Just ocean landscapes.
The candles are actually lit. Some of them, anyway.
I'm guessing this place hasn't booked its quarterly fire safety inspection.
True. Pink candles. Regular candles, actually. Can we head down? Oh, we sure can. Oh, shit. We can go to quite a few
Let's head to
places.
the crime scene.
Okay, fine. Mess hall.
3 tables, arranged into a Z shape.
Z. Fires and candles. This every sounds like a death trap. It literally
it's actually
does.
more like an S from this angle.
Oh, maybe they were trying to write my name, but they ran out of tables.
What's going on here?
A big metal statue of a serpent.
There's a cabinet built into it, but I...
Look closer. Oh, interesting. Into the correct arrangement?
4 dials, with a window in the center of each one. Turning each dial
What do
rotates.
those numbers mean, though?
Okay, this one can affect that. Nothing can affect this one, but this one needs to be 3. Is there any other way to get to 3? No, it looks like there's only this. 7? Or 9.
I did it!
Good job.
The little cabinet opened.
Anything in there?
Yes. Hey, sun tablets. A brown glass contains several variety of tablets. Huh. No kidding.
It's a big metal
I
statue.
opened the cabinet and found this.
Okay, so it just shows it again. Oh. Fish!
A picture of a fish.
True! They followed the sun in those?
Pufferfish lamp.
A timeless classic.
This looks like dead coral.
Is coral ever alive?
Yes, of
Coral
course.
are marine animals, dude.
What?
What?
Pots and pans for cooking.
I guess this is the mess hall.
It is kind of a mess, yeah.
True. I don't see a
I
person.
guess this
It
is
is kind of a mess, yeah.
3 tables.
It's
oh,
act-
and maybe
You did already see that.
Wait. Are these windows or lights?
both.
Is that a ladder? I think that's the ladder we came
It's a
down.
good idea, since you'd never get any natural light down here.
Oh my god!
Let's go to the crime scene before we
Let's head to the crime.
Let's go to the crime.
Let's head to the
Let's
crime
go to
scene.
the crime.
Yeah, I know where the crime scene was. Why do you ask? There's a big submarine. It sure is.
A trail of blood. It looks like it came from the wound in Mortuga's neck. It runs straight down the room towards the back of the submarine.
No, it doesn't. Not immediately. It pulls out first.
This is where the
Then
demo ended.
changes
True. In this room, if I remember correctly.
There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
The moon vial. Small glass. The purple liquid has a subtle botanical scent. The small paper label is marked with a simple picture of a moon.
Someone's taped a drawing to the wall, although it's upside down for some reason.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
Title here, Illusion Theater. Lady of the Looking Glass. Unfathomable beyond anything I can imagine. Inconceivable. I don't know what to believe anymore. To see this after beating the game? Oh, I bet. That's always a fun part, right?
There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
The Amazing Girl. The Stargazing Girl. Read. Stargazing Girl. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright.
Someone's hung up a banner with the words
Illusion
Theater
Theater.
painted on it. What's the illusion, I wonder?
You know, I think this room's had some kind of rebranding.
Rebranding from what? What was it before?
Possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all.
True. Have you ever played What Remains of Edith Finch? No, but I believe I've
There's a
watched
wooden panel
playthroughs.
on the wall here.
One
Can you
second.
see anything through that little hole?
No, it's too dark.
Okay.
So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died.
The game's sad.
It's just like the case file said. He landed on his back with the cauldron at his feet.
He was killed by getting cut across the neck, right?
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon, no knife or anything.
Nah.
This is the cauldron?
Not quite what I was expecting.
Okay. First of all, look at them claw marks inside of it. Uh-huh. Oh, I thought those were eyes. They're barnacles. Okay. Let's see. Yep, biology and barnacles. The interior glass is marked with several deep scratches. Shut. Okay.
The case file said it had never been unlocked before.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something, but it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Mortuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place.
Yeah? And hid inside something. And hid something inside. Killed the person inside because someone told him to and was killed by what was inside. Cauldron. we have? Killed. Locked, replaced. What happened to Magnus Martuga? A weapon. Killed. Or rather, unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was
Captain
inside.
Seafoam unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Fuck! One thing. Who was the person that died? Oh! D.
Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was
I'm
killed
so
by what was
bad with
inside.
names. I'm actually so
I
bad.
really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true, there couldn't have been anyone in there.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad.
An evil crab. It could have happened.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
Get a good look at the inside of the cauldron. There was something I noticed.
Yeah, but it has 3 claws. Like, I noticed the scratch.
Scratch marks.
Chapter 1, The Curse in the Cauldron. Now we're fucking gaming. For y'all. Alright. Let us begin. Child's room. Okay, so this is certainly pretty spooky.
A walking stick, standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't see it.
Yeah.
The lamp fell over.
Wow, you really are a detective.
Fuck.
It's a model submarine.
I think it's a doll's house.
Fish!
Fish hanging from the ceiling.
It's like we're underwater.
We are underwater.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on the top?
Look closer. Six cards and the lamp into the correct order. Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia,
There's
who's
a message.
Jennifer and Margaret gaze jealously at Patricia, whose doll is neither too large nor too small.
Is that your best creepy voice?
Yeah.
okay. We have 3 people.
There's a message.
Jennifer.
Yes. Okay. Is it Okay, so this one makes things really big. I'm not sure if I need all of them.
Nope.
First things first, we need to make sense
Right.
of them.
Surely it's the key to knowing where.
Yeah, but big doll. You def need all of them?
That's not it.
So, The 6 cards can be put in pairs to
Yep.
make 3 images of the sun.
Yep.
The glass lenses change and warp.
Yeah, I got that.
There's a message.
Jennifer and Margaret
Ish.
gaze
Jealously
jealously
at
at Patricia,
Patricia's doll.
whose doll is neither
Is
to.
that your best
Yeah.
Gaze. I shall refrain from it. Gaze. I only got 2 here, and it's big and warped. Dude, look at how big this doll is, though. Can I make it even bigger? Oh shit. Okay. Kind of do the same thing to the dolls. 4 Lex into the correct arrangement.
Nothing.
2
Fuck.
of the lenses use magnification, and
Yes.
the other 2 use a kind of fisheye effect, which bends the images in different directions.
Okay, I did that. Do they want me to... You're bending them the wrong... You're actually so fucking right.
Go.
Ah!
Nice.
It opened.
What's in there?
Glass eyeball. Smells musty and unpleasant. Ooh, what the fuck? There's something in there. You just looked.
And
You just
there's
looked at
a
me.
Girl standing in the woods. It is just a painting, right?
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe.
Now I heard if you cut a starfish in half, both halves regenerate into a new starfish.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Also, they have no brain and no blood.
Yep, ditto.
Yep, same.
It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
Yes.
Yes. Me when I'm
A set of
lying.
wooden drawers.
True.
A page ripped out of a newspaper.
Lady of the Looking Glass enchants audience. Catcher of the day, mysterious sea serpent, hauled ashore. Young illusionist who goes by Symmetry Silk Moth, because why not, begins the show with her signature act in which she somehow holds parlance with her own reflection in a large antique mirror. The two symmetries, who seem to move independent of one another, speak upon their morbid anxieties and intrusive thoughts, which, it transpires, form the themes of the show at large. Even though I have my theories about how the trick is achieved, to a less cynical eye would present a thoroughly convincing spectacle. The mysterious Miss Silkmoth rounds off her performance with a surprisingly comedic set piece in which she attempts to communicate with her departed Uncle Gregory, who appears as an apparition within a crystal ball. However, it does not go to plan for the audience laughter, as Symmetry is put on hold in her disastrous attempt to telephone the afterlife. Overall, the show is a triumph, a brush with mysticism that stays with you as long as the final blow. Like a bunch of ads. Speak to Harman, Silver Raven Foams, Ale Wine Food. Yep. Sure. Spectator editor T.W. Ibis. Catch of the day, mysterious sea serpent. 3 a.m., the witching hour, and the moon is out. Dearest Selena creaks into port. Its once cheerful frame now seems burdened, heavy. It has a secret. A moment passes. What's this? Something has held onto the slime slick rocks beside the old silkworm harbor. A body, a creature, its eyes are closed. No, wait, look again, it has no eyes. A serpent of a sort, but it has arms, so a dragon? No, that doesn't seem right. A serpent it is then. Okay. Dice?
Hey, look, Sally. It's a giant dice.
Die.
Die, true.
What did I do?
I win. No eyes, blind. It is blind. Alright. That's locked. What do we have here? Wants me to go there, but I refuse. Airlock Grotto. Hello.
Hey, it's me, Madam Tadpole. Yep, that's my name. First question. Go.
Are you a mermaid or what's the deal?
Great question. Half mermaid. The top half, obviously. From the waist up, all mermaid. And as you can see, I have the legs of an ordinary human woman.
An ordinary human woman?
Who happens to be an Olympic-level swimmer.
Ah.
Second question. Go.
So, Madam Tadpole, you're a professional
She does have
swimmer?
gills, yeah.
Or a professional mermaid?
I'm not a professional anything, not anymore. I'm done with all that.
Do you have gills?
Nope, it's a tattoo. Sorry to disappoint.
Boo!
It's cool. Why'd you get it?
I've always been real good at holding my breath underwater, like scary good. The other kids used to call me Fish Girl.
Ah, kids can be mean.
I'd say they had it right.
How come you're here on the submarine?
Okay, so I like to go diving. In the sea, deep.
Oh, like with an oxygen tank and a mask?
No. I don't use any of that stuff. Anyway, so one time I went too deep. I wasn't going to come back up. I was pretty much done for. Somehow Magnus found me, pulled me into his submarine. He brought me back.
How?
All my life.
Wait, so are you from Silkworm? Were you living in the town?
Nope, I'm from far away.
Then how come you were diving into this bit of ocean?
Oh, well, yeah, I was visiting the town. For work.
What kind of work?
Performance art. Kinda. Like I said, I'm done with all that.
So, Mortuga saved you from drowning, and you just decided to stay?
It's where I belong. The ocean. I had my fill of living on land. I've got no interest in going back.
Okay, fair enough.
Looks like you've made yourself pretty comfortable down here.
Magnus offered me one of the bunk rooms, but I turned him down. And yeah, over time I turned the airlock into a nice little home for myself.
Where did you get all this stuff? The mirrors, the bottles.
Shipwrecks, shipping containers, you name it. If it falls into the ocean, I consider it fair game.
True.
You go swimming out in the actual ocean.
Of course.
Isn't it cold? And what about the water pressure?
What about him? That's for other people to worry about.
So, how do you get out into the sea? Or do you just go from up on deck?
See that hole in the middle of the room? Leads down into a big old water tank with a door that leads outside. I go out into the ocean every single day.
Jeez, I'm impressed.
Like I said, this is where I belong.
How long have you been living here?
I stopped worrying about times and dates. It doesn't mean much down here. But I know I arrived after Sim and before Dirk.
Do you get on with the other suspects?
Oh, sure. It's a nice group. I was closest with Magnus, though. He was one of a kind. I remember the sub did a weird kind of tilt. Don't know what it was, but anyway, it woke me up. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I can't because now there's all these footsteps outside my room. I get up and check outside. Nothing. So I check the bilge.
Was anyone in there?
No, but something's dripping into the water. I get a closer look, and it's blood coming through the drain that connects to the room above. So I head up there to check. The door's locked. I open it up
You unlocked it? How?
by turning the wheel. So, okay, I guess it's not really locked. More like shut.
Could anyone turn that wheel?
Probably not. It takes some upper body strength. I go inside, and that's when I find him. Dead. Killed, looks like. I get angry. I'm out for revenge. I gotta find the guy who did it. So I run to the mess hall. Nobody. Climb up to the parlor. Nobody. Then I notice the hatch up to the foredeck was left open. Someone's making an escape, I think. Cowardly. I go up on deck. Nobody. I look across to the aft deck.
Let me guess. Nobody.
Nah, there was a demon. Yep. Glowing eyes, single horn coming out of the head, like an antler, kind of.
Was it a person?
I don't know, maybe. It was dark. I could only really make out the eyes, and it wasn't looking at me. It was looking out to the side, at the ocean, I guess. Then it starts talking.
What did it say?
No idea. Alien language.
What?
Okay, even I'm making notes now. This is the best statement we ever got.
Oh yeah, there was this big green light. Not sure where it was coming from, though. It can't be anything good, I figure. Better put a stop to it. So I took one of the oars off the old rowing boat and threw it. Hard. Direct hit. Its head came off, pretty sure. I saw it fall into the ocean.
Suspect vanquishes demon with improvised javelin.
After that...
Even looks like stabilized. It
So now
does.
it's too dark to see anything. I want to be sure, so I jump off the side and swim over to the aft deck. But nope, nothing. Then I dive down past the back of the sub to take a look around.
Did you see anyone?
No. Not... no. How should I put this? I'm pretty sure I was being watched. Like I could feel something was out there with me. I don't know. Sorry.
Did you ever find the head of the demon or whatever it was? You said it fell into the ocean.
Oh yeah, I did actually. It was right there, floating in the water. Turns out it was this leather mask kind of thing.
A mask?
Like a full head mask, you know.
Ooh, a
kinda
mermaid
like
mask, one might
balaclava.
say.
Do you still have it?
Nope. I took it back inside the submarine, left it right here in the airlock, and, it's gone. I think it got stolen.
That's, disappointing.
Tadpole, you didn't finish your statement.
Right. I left the airlock, told Cynthia to gather up the others and come up to the storeroom. Zephyr was in the mess hall. I told him to come too. So I go to the storeroom. Dirk's there with Werman and Sim. Everyone else shows up shortly after.
So, you all gathered at the crime scene. What happened?
Nobody wanted to admit to murder, so it was a bit of a stalemate. Most of the others made excuses and scurried off. Zephyr, Grip, and I stayed behind. I guess we were the ones who knew Magnus best. That's it. Story's over. Get out of here.
Okay.
Looks like
That
a
was a
jellyfish.
lot, for sure.
It's 2 glass bowls and some seashells.
Right. But what does it look like?
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish!
It's a diving helmet. One of those old, heavy ones.
You think it's a safe?
Nah, looks pretty dangerous.
A safe.
Oh,
Ah, shit. Quite. I'm gonna be honest, don't think I can solve this one
that's
just
not
yet.
it.
There are 9 dials placed around the deck, and each one can be set to one of 4 different angles.
Do they all have to match? Is that what's going on? Okay, wait. I might be able to do that. So, it actually can't be this one. Is that possible? It is not. Triangle, maybe? This works. Let's try it out. Triangle. This. 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 Okay, so far so good. Circle, circle, plus, plus. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes.
That's the one.
Aha! Rotate the helmet in your mind.
Good
Shush.
job.
Shush, shut the fuck up.
What's inside?
Pocketbook. Bloodstains. Hidden in the airlock. Ooh. I do not have a code for that. Safe right in front of her? Well, what's she gonna do about it?
old glass bottles.
Looks like they've all been salvaged from the ocean.
Hey, this one has a message inside.
What? Sealed with wax. Curse in the cauldron. Small room within the bowels of the ship. His lifeless body lies in the shadow of an ancient stone cauldron. The cauldron's heavy iron lid has never been unlocked. It has never been opened. For all his strength, he ultimately proves powerless against the lure of the unknown. On this morning, the cauldron has been unlocked. On this morning, it is wide open. And that's what happened. Ah.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to buy new towels for my bathroom.
Ominous, a
Sally,
little
we're
bit.
solving a murder here. Focus.
Ask about clues.
Hands off. It's mine.
What's this symbol on the front? Looks like someone scratched it in with a claw or something.
None of your business.
How do you get it open?
You don't.
You don't know the code?
Oh, I know it. But you don't.
Fair.
Is it your phone number? Your birthday?
Name of your childhood pet?
Sally, it's a number.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Magnus wouldn't bring this inside the submarine, but he didn't seem to want to get rid of it either.
So it must have some kind of purpose.
We already know what it does. We saw it on the way in. It shines a big green light so you know where to go to find the submarine.
True, true.
Where did you find that?
Yeah, it was in Sims.
Oh, we just found it lying around in a corridor. What is it?
It's Magnus's key. It unlocks his cabin.
Really?
Ooh.
You just gotta push the iris, and the key pops out the back.
Ah.
Feels kind of violent.
So, you need this to lock or unlock the captain's cabin.
Uh-huh. Magnus only locked that door on rare occasions, but whenever he did, he used this key.
And, the cabin is?
Down the hall from the parlor, at the very back of the submarine.
Ooh. Very nice.
What?
I feel like I know what this is.
The thing in the painting. You've seen it?
Not seen it, more like felt it. I'm pretty sure it's out there. Maybe even right now.
Should we be worried about this?
That's up to you.
Ah, all right, sure.
Where did you get this bottle from?
I found it in the ocean, like everything else in here.
When? Recently?
Yeah, this morning.
Was it near
This
the submarine?
morning.
Of course, I never go too far out.
Are you gonna open it up?
No way, it's a message in a bottle. If I opened it, it'd just be a message and a bottle. Not nearly as interesting.
True and fair. True and fair.
Turk tried to get me to take these. He's convinced we've all got a vitamin D deficiency.
Oh,
He said that's why
I
everyone
definitely
on the
do.
submarine is, in his words, moody and weird.
Oh, by the way, you have hints on? What does that mean?
Tadpole didn't give us the code for the pocketbook.
I noticed.
So what now?
Maybe someone else will know it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
How about this? If we ask everyone and nobody knows it, we can break it open.
Ooh.
I knew that would cheer you up. I do kind of want to see what's on that piece of paper.
We can read it just fine.
But what if there's something on the back?
Huh. So what? You want to break it open?
Maybe, yeah.
Hey, I don't go around breaking your stuff.
True. Turn it off in the menu. Ah,
Looks like a jelly.
It's too
right?
jellyfish.
how do I open a menu? Huzzah! Oh, there we go. We're real gamers here. Oh wait, I wasn't done yet. Let's see.
So the main character is inspired by Magnus Mortuga?
I think so. But we're...
Nice. Real
Oh.
subtle.
Oh, it's fine. Didn't have much
This
to
was
say.
on the floor of the crime scene. Do you know what it is?
Poison, maybe?
We don't know that. We don't know what it is.
True.
Doesn't make any sense for it to be poison. Magnus was killed with a blade. Something sharp.
Right. But there wasn't anything like that at the crime scene.
Well, then it must be somewhere else.
Indeed.
I'm pretty sure Magnus kept this in the storeroom.
He had it covering the cauldron, I guess?
It seems likely.
Just to protect it from dust?
Or maybe he was specifically keeping it hidden.
All I can say for sure is that at one time, this cauldron spent several years underwater. Not just underwater, but in the ocean. I can tell by the growth of the barnacles and algae.
There's no growth on the inside, though. Or on the lid.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Hmm.
I saw posters just like this up on the walls in Fortuna Hall.
You went to see Symmetry's show?
No, by the time I came through the town, she'd already left.
But her posters were still up.
Yeah, the owner was scrambling to find something new. I don't think she wanted to admit she'd lost her star act.
The theater owner, that's Baroness Fortuna?
That's her.
And did she ever find a new show?
No. It didn't work out.
Hmm.
Where did you find this?
Symmetry had it. Does it not belong to her?
No, it belongs to Magnus.
Just the front page? Or did he have the whole newspaper?
Just this one page.
Why is he so interested in Sim's old magic act?
He's not.
Indeed. I mean, we can definitely go there. It still wants me to go here. Which, you know, eat shit. Let's go next door. We know where this is. This has blood. Bilge. Oh, this is dark as
It's
fuck.
almost pitch black in here.
I'm guessing you didn't bring a flashlight.
Nope. It's almost pitch
I'm
black.
guessing
Nope.
you didn't.
Okay, well. Fair. It dark. I think we've seen the person here at least.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think there's someone in that basket.
Hello?
What on earth are you doing?
Aha! Customers! Come in, and welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium.
Wait, what?
I guess he's Mr. Grip.
You think?
What's that? You'd like a succinct yet exhaustive rundown of our operational philosophy?
Sure.
I think I said that.
Here at Mr. Grip's, we plot the unplottable, chart the unchartable, and measure the unmeasurable. No sea too vast, no night too dark, no fog too thick. With the right contraption in your pocket, even the great unknown may be quantified and calculated.
Okay.
So fret not, noble navigator, as we stock all the essentials.
What the fuck? Help me! He won't let me leave.
I'm sorry, you
I
can't
don't
afford.
want it.
I'm afraid you don't have enough money.
I know! I'm not trying to buy anything.
Apologies. You.
Mr. Grip, we're not customers. We're detectives. We need to talk to you.
Oh.
Why didn't you say so? Now, what is it you wanted to know?
All right.
Can I get your full name?
Godric Grip of Mr. Grip's Emporium.
And that's this little shop you run down here in the engine room for some reason.
This is merely the newest branch. The flagship site is back in Circuum-on-Sea.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all boarded up.
Yes, well, I can't make a living selling compasses to the ghosts in a ghost town, can I?
So that's what you do? Sell compasses? Seems kind of niche.
We buy, sell, and service all manner of nautical navigation equipment. What's that? Ah, yes, we also provide cartographic consultation. We'll analyze and decipher any map, all for a low, low fee. Some maps may be
Any
a
map?
fee to be decided on a case-by-case basis.
Sorry, did you just talk to your stick?
You mean Cornelius Kane?
And he's given it a name. Great.
Don't ask any follow-up questions. Maybe he'll let us move on. How'd you wind up here?
How did you wind up here?
Crashed my hot air balloon into the ocean. Whole thing came down. Dreadful. And of course.
Oh, at least it wasn't land. Yo,
How'd you
thank you,
crash
Thin
your
Ant
balloon?
4.
A rather spirited disagreement with a flock of migratory pelicans led to an abrupt
Sure, okay. And the actual reason?
storm.
There we go.
Wait, so you're an aeronaut? I thought you were a shopkeeper.
Yes, well, you're quite right, of course. But I'd been inspired to leave my shop behind and head out on a journey of discovery into the great unknown. That was the plan, at least. As you can see, I didn't make it very far at all.
So there's a storm, the balloon crashes, you fall into the ocean. Then what?
Enter Captain Mortuga. He finds me adrift, fishes me out of the water, and promptly places me here.
In the engine room?
Okay.
Was every other room taken?
On the contrary, only Mortuga and Zephyr were living here when I arrived, so I rather had the run of the place. Cornelius and I just agreed this would be the best place to set up shop, as it were.
Why did you set up your shop again? You just said you'd been inspired to leave it behind.
I had to make myself useful somehow, didn't I? Let's
All right.
see. I'd taken Cornelius up to the mess hall. Poor fellow needed a little repair work, you see.
Were you alone up there? Aside from Cornelius, I mean.
No, Werman was there, working away on his typewriter. Then, all of a sudden, somebody new came down the ladder. A woman by the name of Mariana Moon. Werman and I conversed with her for a few minutes before Mortuga himself entered the room. He passed through towards the child's room and the storeroom, but before he left, he asked us to provide Mariana with a tour of the submarine. Werman feigned a sudden fatigue and slithered off back to his room, leaving me as the solitary tour guide.
You do kinda look like a tour guide, to be honest.
Yes, well, I won't bore you with a blow-by-blow. I'm sure Mariana will cover that in her statement. Suffice it to say, we ended up in the bilge at the very back of the submarine. And there we were, standing in the dark, when all of a sudden, a voice echoed down from above.
Mortuga's voice?
No, a young woman's, possibly two different women. The voices were followed by the sound of a blade, and finally a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sounds like a murder to me.
What did Mariana make of all this?
Well, apparently satisfied by our impromptu eavesdropping session, she made her farewells and left.
You didn't go with her?
No, I stayed a little longer.
Did you hear any other weird noises?
I did. First, the sound of the storeroom door wrenching open and then closing again. Secondly, some kind of short, heavy scrape, mechanical. And finally, a dull thud, like something hitting the ground.
Sorry, again?
How many murders were there?
I didn't really know what to do with myself after that, but an unexpected lurch of the submarine caused me to very nearly topple over into the bilge water. So I decided to take my leave and return to the safety of my engine room.
You didn't want to go upstairs and see what was going on?
I certainly thought about it. Ultimately, I think it came down to cowardice on my part.
You didn't want to run to the murderer.
So, let's see. I was sat there, feeling rather pathetic, when Cynthia appeared in my doorway.
What did she want?
Well, she had a compass she wanted me to fix. I agreed to take a look at it for her, but that wasn't the end of it. She then told me she'd been asked to bring me upstairs, along with everyone else. And so, after fetching Mariana from next door, the three of us went up to the storeroom. I saw Mortuga's body laying on the floor, saw the cut across his neck. The cowardice I'd felt before compounded. Tadpole spoke to the room. She wanted a confession, or even just an explanation. It goes without saying that nobody was willing to offer one. Really, that's the end of it. After that, several things happened very quickly. Cynthia became captain, decided to bring in a detective. You two arrived, and here we are.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have...
Who does this belong to? Wilfred Winterbottom?
Who's that?
I just made him up.
Then no.
Okay. Does not know.
We think Mortuga might have dropped this when he was killed.
You can think that all you like. Personally, I think it came from somewhere else.
If it wasn't dropped by Mortuga, perhaps it was dropped by the culprit?
Might have been neither.
You're suggesting this bottle made its own way into the crime scene?
Maybe.
Yes. Can't really miss it, can you?
It's creeping me out, but I really want to know what it is.
I wouldn't lose sleep over it if I were you. Is that a sun?
Probably. Although it could be a wheel.
Ah, yes, wheel tablets.
Wheel tablets. Me when I'm Doug Zeef. Alright. I don't think this guy's gonna be much help for most.
Godric Grip's nautical and aeronautical precision measurement and navigation instruments. Great name.
As well, this was shortly before the rebrand.
Why'd you decide to rebrand the shop?
You see, the news about the Silkworm Serpent put the town in a particular sort of mood. Interest in all things nautical adventure was on the rise, you know. They put up that statue, we get tourists even.
So
Okay.
he capitalized on the zeitgeist.
Rebrand,
Look
Joel,
at
it's true.
you, using the vocabulary.
Alright.
Who are these guys?
Just some of my satisfied customers.
I see.
A selection of some of my more unusual compasses. Please peruse at your leisure.
I shall peruse. This compass tries to point away from all other compasses. This one's pointed at this. Compass doesn't want to solve this puzzle now. This compass tries to point at all others. This one's only pointed at this. This one's trying to point at all others. A clock in disguise. This one's just following this. I think this one is moving slightly. I think this one's a clock. Tries to point away and doesn't want to solve this puzzle right now.
Oh, that was it.
Let's go!
Nice work.
Did something unlock?
Nope.
Yeah, okay, fair, super fair.
Yeah, it did. I heard it. Sounded like a box opening.
Pure conjecture.
Pure conjecture.
It's open.
What is that? Some kind of scroll.
That is not for sale. Please don't touch it.
Too late. Sorry.
Let us see, a hidden scroll. Service record. Godric Grip for customer. Cost waived. Yes, I did see that. What's
It's
this?
a big compass.
Large compass. Broken compass. That should be someone we knows, actually. Alright. What is this? Cargo hold. Ah, the new.
Weary travelers. Take a seat by the fire, shake out your boots.
We're not weary travelers.
Then why do you both look so haggard and trail-worn?
Ouch. There goes my self-esteem for the rest of the day.
We're detectives. I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally. We're here investigating the murder of Magnus Mortuga, your previous captain.
My captain? Never. My captain is the moonlight as it shimmers across the lake. My captain is the wind as it whispers through the valley.
Who is this woman?
No idea. I kind of like her though.
My name is Moon. Mariana Moon.
Aha. And what do you do?
I do not do. I simply am.
Me when I am unemployed.
So, what, you're just some random traveler?
A traveller, yes.
Moon
but
bottle is
random,
hers?
never.
Yes.
I'm here because I chose to be. I've been searching for the Mortuga submarine for some time, you know.
How come?
How come? This thing is the motherlode
The motherlode of what?
of whispered half-truth, of murky rumour, of stories unspoken.
Oh, like urban myths and stuff.
Right. Urban myths and stuff.
So you're a historian.
Historian, storyteller, rambler, ambler, fireside gambler.
How long have you been here?
Well, let's see. I arrived a few hours before the captain was murdered.
Oh, dang. Really?
Quite the story, isn't it?
But you're just on the submarine because you find it interesting.
Would that be such a crime?
No. Murder's a crime, though, pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
A merciless wind rattles the rotting wood of the old silkworm harbour. The shadow of a vessel lurking low in the night black water. A mysterious stranger steps onto her foredeck. Cloaked in darkness, she slips inside the submarine. Who is she? What is her dark purpose?
It's you. We get it.
A mysterious stranger, I said. She descends into an ornate parlour, empty, save for a lone figure standing by the fire.
So, not empty.
He turns, face still half hidden in flickering shadow. It is Captain Magnus Mortuga.
What was he like?
Nice guy. Stoic, but polite. Kind. He tells me to wait in the control room and then disappears off towards the back of the ship. After a little while, he comes back. But now, he's a slightly different man.
What do you mean?
The light is gone from his eyes. He seems sad, angry. He avoids my gaze as he crosses the room to take hold of the wheel. He tells me to head down the ladder towards the mess hall. Doing so, I encounter two gentlemen named Mr. Werman and Mr. Grip. Neither of them look like sailors, so I know they can't be crew. I assume they must be guests like me. And true enough, it transpires that Mr. Werman is a writer and Mr. Grip is, some kind of watch repairman. Captain Mortuga reappears, descending the ladder. He asks the two men to show me around the submarine and introduce me to the others. Then he disappears through the rear corridor. It's the last time I see him alive. Mr. Werman apologizes, explains he's too tired, and leaves through the opposite corridor. Mr. Grip, unable
So
to come
far,
up
so
with
good.
such an excuse, agrees to show me around. Now, I wrote this down in my diary, so I may as well let you read it.
Okay.
Imagine my excitement to finally get a good look around the Mortuga submarine. I was even given a tour by one of Mortuga's subordinates, a Mr. Godric Grip. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber. It smelled of dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its dream.
We haven't
custodian.
been there yet.
An early disappointment. The captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Grip explained how Captain Mortuga mostly keeps
That's
this
up
room
here.
locked when it's not in use. We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam, a name to remember, dear reader, as she will shortly become quite important. The second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James Werman and Mr. Dirk Dansom, both appeared to be asleep, so we decided not to intrude.
Both appeared to be asleep.
Next on the tour, a room inhabited by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. Sadly, this mythical child magician is nowhere to be seen. The room at the very end of the hallway was sealed with a heavy bulkhead door. Mr.
Okay,
Brick
so this is
dismisses the
like
storeroom that only Captain Mortuga makes you. Perhaps you'll agree,
slightly
dear
wrong,
reader,
but it's
when I
fine.
suggest the peculiarity of a simple storeroom being sealed off with such a significant door. Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. It smells of damp wood and tarred rope. Yes, I describe it in the present tense, for it is here I sit as I write this very diary. Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned that it's something of a nest for Mr. Grip himself, and thus was currently unoccupied.
Okay.
Outside, I encountered a Dr. Zacharias Zephyr, the aforementioned keeper of the dream chamber. Surprised to see us, he nearly dropped the empty glass bottle he was
Empty
carrying.
glass bottle.
Clearly wishing to remove himself from the situation, the good doctor muttered something inaudible and disappeared up the ladder. We continued on into the next room, which I was amused to discover was some kind of shimmering mermaid grotto.
Okay.
I smelled her before I saw her. The unmistakable mix of salt, seaweed, and sequined spandex. It can only be Madame Tadpole, a name which may be familiar to long-time readers of this diary. Tadpole and I caught up while Mr. Grip skulked in the doorway, clearly hoping this would mark the end of the tour, but it did not, dear reader. It did not.
Right, so, yes, I can see there's one more room to visit. Mr. Grip insists it's just the bilge, a dark, dank and smelly place, ill-frequented by humankind. I tell him he couldn't have sold it to me better if he'd tried. We enter the bilge, but it's too dark to see anything. Mr. Grip,
Tadpole
who
didn't
is
mention talking
clearly
about.
tiring
Yes,
of my
that
company
is
by this
true.
point, opens the vent in the ceiling to let in a little light. Moments later, a voice is heard, echoing down from above.
Whose voice?
That's because her
A
story
young
started
woman, and then an older
after
woman. I can't
the
remember
movement of the
exactly
ship.
what was said, but I remember thinking it sounded a little like poetry.
What happened next?
The sound of a scream, and then a dull thud.
Still gonna for the ship moving.
Yeah, that
Could
sounds
still be
familiar.
true,
Which
but you're right. It is
Anyway,
something to keep an
by
eye
this
on.
point, I've used up all my, my patience, so I decide to take my leave. I thank Mr. Grip for the tour and return to my new lodgings in the cargo hold. I have to put up my tent twice, as on the first attempt, a sudden movement of the submarine undoes my progress. After some time, Mr. Grip and the young Miss Seafoam appear in my doorway.
So
it
far, so
seems they've
good.
come to fetch me for some kind of official submarine business. We head back towards the mess hall, Mr. Grip and Miss Seafoam heading up the ladder before me. I spot Dr. Zephyr emerging from the airlock. He has a glass bottle in one hand and what looks like an old leather bag in the other.
Huh.
I update him with what little information I have and attempt to catch up with the others. Laying on the floor is the body of Captain Magnus Mortuga. Amongst the living, mutterings are breaking out. Murder and mutiny, cauldrons and curses. But with Zephyr finally in attendance, Tadpole calls for order, demanding justice for her slain captain. But nobody really seems to know what to say. The next morning, it's announced that Miss Seafoam has taken over as captain. And, well, here we are.
Do you recognize this, Mariana?
Should I?
Well, we just figured since there's a moon drawn on the label.
So because my name is Moon, all moon-related things must belong to me?
Yes.
Even if it's not yours, do you have any idea what it is?
It's a herbal compound of some kind. Valerian, skullcap, chamomile, and seawater.
So, not poison.
Maybe it's medicine. Would those herbs do anything in particular?
I suppose it could be a sleep aid, like a mild sedative.
Interesting.
Miles.
Now we're getting to it. The reason all of us are here, really.
How so?
The Silver Snake, the Mortuga submarine. Did you ever stop and wonder, why here? Why this particular part of the coast? It all stems from a single truth. There's something hiding in the water. Something big. Now, it wasn't my intent to cause you any lasting unease. Look,
Lasting
we're merely
unease?
tourists here, passers-by. Take my advice. Keep your distance from all this, so you can still walk away at the end.
Okay.
There's only one thing more mysterious than a
Spooky.
locked box, and that's an unlocked box that's been emptied of its contents.
Did you ever come across the cauldron in your research?
No, it really does seem to be something Mortuga's been keeping to himself.
What do you make of those scratch marks?
I'm not sure. They don't really look like anything made by an animal.
That's a relief. Wait, is it?
Is it?
Pass it here, I'll show you something amusing.
Oh.
See this photograph on the inside cover?
It's a picture of Worman, isn't it?
If it is, it's a very flattering one.
It's not Worman at all. It's his rather more handsome father, Mayor Damien Dusk.
Get out. Really?
No word of a lie.
No word of a lie, you say.
Mariana, you visited Silkworm before, didn't you? Was Sim's magic show in the theater back then?
No, when I passed through, the theatre wasn't showing anything. This very poster was up on the walls, but they'd covered it with a banner that said cancelled.
So that must have been after Sim left. But before the theater had booked a new act.
Interesting.
Well, that's quite some book. Did you take it from a werewolf, perhaps? That explains it.
No, it doesn't. Sniffing it and saying that explains it does not in fact explain it.
Okay, just don't tell me anything about it then. Sheesh.
I first met Tadpole when she was on the road, travelling with a group of performers. She had longer hair back then, of course.
Did you see her perform?
I got to see a rehearsal, but that was it. After that, I joined their camp for the night. Tadpole and I shared some stories, you know. I told her how I'd just been on a research trip to a town on the coast called Silkworm-on-Sea. She told me how their group went around performing in local theatres and town halls and whatnot.
Okay.
I mentioned that Silkworm actually had a little theatre that might be a good fit.
How come you didn't stay with them longer?
Their leader was a real bad apple. I was rather keen to be shot of him.
Interesting.
It's a pinboard.
Yeah, I'm gonna look closer. The correct positions. I don't know where you are yet, or you. You're here. You're here? No, you're here. There's the middle. You're here. These two nerds are here. You must be here. Magnus is here. And we just got here. So probably like this?
Nope.
So, there's a drawing of each of the suspects, one of Mortuga, and one of us too. Each one needs to be moved to the right place on the board.
Yeah, okay, fair. Problem is I don't know where these two are yet. These all seem right so far.
I'll do this later.
I will do this later. I feel like I got that right. Oh no, that's there. Okay, wait, hold on.
It's a pinboard.
Are things in the right place? Fuck. Okay. Boom. 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 Probably you here? You're here, you're here, you're here, you're here, I suspect? Well, that.
Nope.
So, each one needs to be moved to the right.
The ones I don't understand are us?
That's not it.
Looks like the
The
board's been
shape looks familiar.
Of course. Remember Mariana's?
Yeah, I obviously know, but these two, captain's quarters, you might be over here and you might be over here?
Nothing.
I'd say me, you, and Mariana all need to be in the same segment. Oh, and Mortuga probably shouldn't be in any of the segments.
You think?
Nothing.
I'd say me and Mortuga.
Okay, right. But I want to put you here and you here.
Nothing.
I'd say and Mortuga.
Well, okay, we'll come back when we're actually,
It's a tent.
It's a piece of fabric draped over a rope.
Yeah, a tent.
Hold on there, bucko. That's private. All right?
I enjoyed that she called you Bucko.
Yeah, fair.
It's a pizza oven.
No, it's a furnace. For heating the submarine.
I mean, it kind of looks like a pizza oven.
Right. But you could put a pizza in there.
True.
I assumed it was tea, but actually it smells like coffee.
It's unfiltered too. And there's no milk.
Hardcore.
That is hardcore. Holy shit. Alright. I need information specifically about a couple of these rooms. This
Locked. Locked.
yoink.
That's the one.
Alright. Now this should be the captain's quarters. Unlock. Yeah.
Is that a bell?
It does look like a bell.
I think so.
Why is it hanging over the desk?
Moon. Sun. Moon. Sun. Egg. Egg hatches. Baby. And it's the baby's underwater. Sure.
It's a treasure chest. Someone's peeking out from inside.
Hello?
Handheld radio. Small handheld radio hidden in the captain's quarters. Seems to be broken. Huh. You can probably give that to what's-his-face.
A candle on a skull on a book.
So was Mortuga a pirate or what?
I don't think he actually did any pirating. I'd say was pirate adjacent.
And that's fair.
And it's a ship in a bottle.
Really? What ship is it?
What ship is it? Well, 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 what is this? Okay, that didn't do anything. Noted.
Would you not shake it like that? You're gonna break it.
Yes.
I think it already is broken. Listen. Something got loose on the inside.
There's a globe.
With all 7 seas. What's that saying? If walls had eyes?
Something like that.
Something like that.
It's a painting.
It's beautiful. Probably haunted, but beautiful.
What do we got? It does look haunted, I won't lie. Mother finally let me. It has this again. Mother finally let me have the map. Most of it anyway. The important bits are still there. Promising the last night trying to decipher the actual coordinates, I couldn't do it. Matters couldn't do it either. And he said we could pay someone to do it for us, so I put him in charge of that while I make preparations on the ship. Wanted to turn around and never go back to Wormwood empty-handed, never. So all the way there, he was skulky, moody, even more so than usual. I mean, you're such a baby. And it wouldn't bother me because, as I had known it would, the moment we saw the green light, his curiosity got the better. Hurled it up. Took forever. It's super heavy, and I really didn't want any of it to get damaged. Once it's on the deck, Magnus put his arms around it to turn the thing. He could just about reach. I told him not to do it like that. Might not be safe since we don't know exactly what will happen. So I said we could do it together, one each. That worked just fine, but we...
So, who is it? Grimoire.
Let's make sure to ask everyone about this.
Everyone.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of responses we get.
Okay. Sure.
Mortuga's desk.
Anything in the drawers?
Just dust.
Just dust.
It's Mortuga's bookshelf.
A lot of these aren't books. They're scrolls.
Scroll shelf. What's that on the wall?
No idea. It's written in a language I don't recognize.
Interesting.
What's that on the wall?
No, it's written in a language.
Okay.
Storage boxes.
Why keep them in here, I wonder?
Where else would they be?
A storage room?
True. Okay. We got some stuff. I wish to talk to you for a second, sir. Ah. Yes, yes, quite.
Oh yes, Mortuga's little model ship. He always kept it on his desk. Although I'd wager it's more than just a paperweight.
Is it based on a real ship?
It's likely Mortuga did have a ship, or rather he worked on board one. I very much doubt he was the owner. Do you know what this is?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Maybe something left over from when it was painted?
Could this be Cynthia's attempt to get our submarine up to code and finally install a radio?
Why doesn't the ship have a radio?
1, Mortuga didn't like to use technology if he could avoid it. And
Fair.
2, he didn't like to communicate with the outside world if he could avoid it.
I'm not sure I agree with that second one. There's no way all these people showed up on the submarine if Mortuga wasn't contacting the outside world.
You know, there may be something to that.
Nothing, huh?
Undeniably forlorn, isn't it?
What do you think, haunted? It's probably haunted, right?
If it was haunted, then it was only because Mortuga himself was its ghost. He seemed drawn to it, entranced, always held within its orbit, unable to drift away.
Huh. That's quite the,
How
stuff
much for this one?
It's not for sale.
Oh, too rare? Too valuable?
It's from my personal collection. I really hadn't intended for you to see it.
Well, we did see it.
What's it a map to, anyway? What's it the red
Living
X?
around with you to
Well,
show
that's
people?
the question,
True.
isn't it?
You don't know?
Unfortunately, not.
I don't trust you. Oh, we have to talk about a couple things now, don't we?
I couldn't believe it when she showed up. I swear this submarine is like some kind of giant sink strainer.
You know Mariana Moon from before?
Yeah, we've crossed paths. We very briefly both worked for the same guy.
What guy? Doing what?
Performance art. Mariana's act was storytelling.
What about?
The show I saw was about the history of silkworm on sea, with a focus on all the rumors and urban myths. This was before I'd even been there myself. She even mentioned the rumor of the Mortuga submarine, how she'd been in Silkworm looking for it.
What was the rumor?
Just that there was supposed to be this haunted submarine with a captain who got cursed to live underwater forever.
Sounds made up.
I know, right?
I know, right?
You know, I think this painting is the answer.
To what?
Everything. Magnus Mortuga, what he was doing, what he was thinking, even maybe how and why he died.
I swear, there's always a painting with a secret in it.
I'm pretty sure Magnus carved this himself. No idea how he got it into the bottle, though.
Trick of the trade, I guess.
I know one way you could get it out of the bottle.
That's a last resort.
True.
Oh, this thing weighs a ton.
Reckon you could pick it up? You're pretty strong, right?
I could maybe get my arms around it, just about.
What about Mortuga?
Probably, but he had real big arms, like me.
But for anyone else, it'd be a two-person job.
Yeah, I think so.
What are they talking about? Whatever, it's fine. Alright. Fine, I'll go here. What do we got?
Hello?
Who sold the crime?
We're doing it.
Did you talk to Sim yet?
Sim?
Sim! Symmetry!
Where is she?
She'll be in the room nearest the Illusion Theater.
The child's room? The one with that weird painting. We checked in there.
Yeah, no, there's no weird painting in that room. Just a weird girl. Tell her to knock it off and start taking this seriously.
I knew it.
Ah. Understood.
Alas, I am outwitted. My paltry facade undone.
I mean, yeah, I could see you blinking.
We could hear you breathing a little bit too. Sorry.
Bound are we by limitation of the flesh.
Your symmetry, is that right?
Symmetry silk moth, illusionist. And you? Are you not detectives both, in service to the captain?
Pretty much, yeah.
And should thou find me guilty, what punishment awaits?
We don't really plan that far ahead, to be honest.
Will we find you guilty?
My heart is burdened heavy, true, but not from murderer's guilt.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Technically, she just said she isn't feeling guilty. She didn't say she wasn't guilty.
True.
So you're an illusionist. What kind of tricks do you do?
My magic act is theatre-born and played upon a stage.
Oh, like with big props? Smoke and mirrors kind of stuff?
Smoke and mirror, crate and cage, doors and doubles both.
How long have you been doing it?
Since approximate 12. I'm now approximate 18.
I have 6
My
years.
sum of years I cannot say. Time hath kept no count.
Oh, okay.
Do you only do big stage magic? You don't, by any chance, do any close-up stuff?
Grimoire, she's not here to perform for you.
Cast thine eyes upon the path. On its back an image clear, a duck or rabbit's form. Think hard and choose with steady mind, and I'll predict the course of fate.
Okay.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing that looks like a duck or a rabbit, depending on how you interpret it. What does it say?
That's the trick. Sorry, but this is like the most basic optical illusion. There'll be a drawing.
Okay, I get it. Well done.
Owned.
Is this your bedroom?
My chamber shared with Cynthia Fair. Take a left down the hall.
Oh, so this room is, what exactly?
My place of toil.
What are you toiling on?
Many a thing, all a manner of things.
Keeping busy, huh?
I must remain of some use, lest I should become useless.
What would happen then?
Surely I'll be tossed into the sea, where I will promptly perish. Thereupon, my listless form becomes a meal for a passing sea turtle.
Symmetry.
But oh, the turtle finds me scant sustenance, and he too will perish, and we'll both be dead forever and ever.
Symmetry!
All right.
Scene opens. Submarine interior. Symmetry lies awake in bed.
We're really doing it like this.
She is restless, wrought with guilt.
Guilt about what?
A sudden movement of the submarine wakes Cynthia. Cynthia, noticing Symmetry. Oh, you were already awake. What is wrong? The two young women briefly talk to one another.
Not gonna give us that bit?
Cynthia, getting up. Oh, I must go and inspect the control room. Exit Cynthia. Symmetry lays in bed a little longer. Symmetry, getting up. Oh, I must return to the Illusion Theatre. I cannot bear it.
Return?
The Illusion Theatre. The door is already open. Symmetry sees Captain Mortuga laying dead on the ground. She screams. She also sees a large face passing by the window.
What?
What?
A face outside the submarine.
Enter Dansum and Worman. Dansum. Oh, my dude, this is crazy. Worman says nothing. Enter Madame Tadpole. In her wake, Mr. Grip, Cynthia, and Mariana. And after a short while, Dr. Zephyr. Madame Tadpole taking charge. Oh, which one of you is the murderer? Tell me now so that ye may be punished appropriately.
I'm sure that's exactly what she said.
Yep.
Exit Cynthia and Symmetry. Cynthia, visibly nervous. Oh, but who will become captain now? Symmetry, pondering. Oh, do you think Mortuga wrote a will?
Not a bad question.
The two young women attempt to enter the captain's cabin, but the door is locked.
Yeah.
They decide to visit the control room instead. Cynthia is now moving with urgency, and Symmetry is lagging behind. Cynthia emerges from the control room. She is holding several sheets of paper and the captain's logbook. Cynthia goes down the ladder. Symmetry follows behind. Outside Worman's bunk room, Symmetry noticing a piece of paper on the ground. Oh, surely this was dropped by Worman, as it is from his typewriter. I shall return it to whence it came. She places the paper back into the typewriter. Symmetry returns to her bedroom. Scene ends.
Okay.
A yearning stirred along by grief to seek to find a path abridged across that dark divide.
Grief?
I assume she's dead, this woman?
Why?
The crosses in the background.
Oh.
I think they're just ship masts. Like she's standing by the harbor.
Okay.
To dwell beneath a heavy iron-casted thing, ever poised for rope to snap, ever set to fall.
Mortuga, you didn't dwell beneath it. Not really.
I don't know. It's hanging directly over his desk. That's a choice.
It is a choice, for sure.
What is it?
I do not know and dare not guess.
Ah, come on. One little guess.
It's not my place to muse upon the things in Chamber Dream.
Chamber Dream.
I find it hard to look away. Her flicker flame doth draw me in, and I am merest moth.
What is it? Some kind of monster from the bottom of the ocean?
No, not of the sea. She's of an even darker place.
That's something to say, for sure.
Sim, look. It's you.
Oh, long faded yesteryear. I'm shocked you knew that she was me.
Yeah, I'm not sure you're old enough to say yesteryear in any context.
From the review, it sounds like your old magic show is pretty good.
I filled the house up every night.
So why'd you give it up?
There were other things I wished to learn. Things not found upon that stage.
Fair enough.
The fate awaiting guilty hearts once they are condemned.
What? You get turned into a weird little wooden goblin head?
Nay, bound in chains upon the deck and pulled along beside the ship.
Okay.
Jeez.
She's not serious. I don't think.
You drew this, Sim?
I did.
And you hung it up on the wall? In the Illusion Theater?
I fully meant to take it down, but never had the chance.
What is it exactly?
Imprudent plans gone swift astray.
Plans for a new magic act?
Why'd you hang it upside down?
Upside down?
Yeah, I thought maybe it was part of some kind of trick or an illusion.
I didn't hang it upside down. I hung it right side up.
Really?
Indeed.
A book adorned by bloody stain?
Might be. Might not.
It might not be a book.
No, no. I meant the blood stain.
Did not give me it, that's fine.
Oh, I'm reading this myself.
Oh, cool. Hey, did you like the bit where...
I am but midway through. Prithee, spoil it not.
Right, sorry.
Alright, I wish... Not ask you anything for now. You're just gonna stand in there for... Okay, so sure, I suppose. Okay, this would be the two dudes. Bunk room.
It's some kind of doll.
Sally, no. It's a collectible action figure.
Same thing.
Marcus Mordrum. Hex of the Helmsman. Series 1, Devil of the Deep, Felicia Bone Top. He sees it in his nightmares. He sees it when he shuts his eyes. He cannot escape from it. But what or who is it? The renowned helmsman Marcus Mordrum is a man of singular mission. The Mermaid Sea Captain includes ship compass and treasure map. His anchor and sword. Mysterious enemy from beneath the waves. Includes the Reaper sight. Series 2 coming soon. All right. We'll talk with you first.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
It's going good, I think.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm Dirk, by the way. Who are you guys?
I'm Grimoire, and this is Sally.
Oh, cool. So you're the detectives?
Yeah, we're here to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga.
Oh, yeah, it's a major bummer, honestly. He was a pretty stand-up guy. I mean, you know, sure, kind of an oddball, but like in a good way, you know? I mean, he was
Dirk, you didn't tell us your surname.
Oh, right. Sorry. Dirk Dansom, actor. So, yeah, anyway,
Actor.
hi. And what can I do for you folks?
He's
Yeah.
adorable. Can we keep him?
No, you'd forget to feed him.
I would, yeah.
So, Dirk, you're an actor. What kind?
Oh, well, so for ages, I just did commercials. And then about a year ago, I finally got cast in a movie.
Nice.
Ooh, congratulations.
Anything I've seen?
Well, it's called Hex of the Helmsman. I played
Oh,
the-
that's why he's here.
Marcus More Doom?
Oh, you've seen it?
No, but I read the book.
Oh, man, the book is gnarly. I mean, I'm not usually one for reading, but I actually finished it. Yeah, the whole thing.
Congrats.
Congrats.
The author's a stand-up dude, too.
J.D. Warman. You know him?
Well, yeah, he's sitting right over there. You should go talk to him. Super friendly, loves meeting new people.
Bet.
I
Was your movie a
bet.
success, Dirk?
Interesting guy to
man,
find.
it's
Yeah,
making
for sure.
megabucks.
Are you going to make a sequel?
Well, you know, they want to move on that ASAP, but, you know, we're not ready to start filming yet.
And what? You're taking your vacation on a submarine while you wait?
No, I'm just tagging along here with Worman. Yeah, he wanted to take a trip out here, and I figure, you know, the more the merrier.
Indeed.
What do you make of the Mortuga submarine?
Man, this place is wild. It's like something out of a weird old book. Nobody back home is gonna believe any of it.
How do you like living here?
Honestly, mixed bag. You know, so I love meeting all the weirdos that ended up down here. You know, all kinds of people I'd normally never rub shoulders with, you know. But man, is it dark. I mean, there's no sun, no day, no night. You barely even feel the time passing. Listen, if you're not careful, it'll get you. No, for real.
You seem to be holding out.
Ha, well, thanks. You know, so far so good.
How long has it been?
Worman and I arrived a couple of weeks ago. We're the most recent arrivals, aside from Mariana.
It's lucky
Okay.
they still had this room free. You ended up with pretty nice living quarters.
I guess. I never really thought about it.
Dirk, you're basically just a passenger, am I right? You don't have a job here on the submarine?
Well, you know, I set myself personal goals.
Like what?
Like, well, I was trying to find out everyone's birthday. I got Cynthia's, Grip's, Tadpole's. Oh man, that one took some doing. Yeah, she does not like to share personal info, let me tell you. Mortuga, though? Brick wall, dude. He would not give me the goods.
Birthday, you say? All right.
I got woken up when the submarine did a weird kind of movement, like a sudden tilt. It woke Worman up too. So yeah, we were both sitting there awake.
We'll ask him about
not
the
sure
book.
What's going on? At some point, I got curious what time it was, so I looked at my watch. But you know, as I was looking at it, it freaked out. Or the hands moving all over, and like they were trying to point in all directions at once. If that makes any sense. Anyway, I didn't have any more time to think about it since then we heard the scream. Yeah, Worman and I left our room, went through the mess hall and towards the storeroom at the end. It was unlocked. Sim was standing in the doorway. Mortuga was on the floor, totally dead. I tried to help Sim, pull her away. Worman, though, he just stood there, staring. Like, didn't look away once. It was like he was trying to commit it to memory or something. Although, I don't think he noticed the person outside.
Sorry, what?
Outside the submarine. Yeah, I saw someone swim down past the window. I couldn't tell who it was, though.
Okay. What did you do next?
I wasn't sure what to do, to be honest. Luckily, Tadpole showed up a short while later, and she kind of
That was probably
Grip
Tadpole?
and Cynthia showed up next, then Mariana, then Zephyr. Tadpole wanted to know what had happened, but nobody had any answers for her. It was bad vibes all around. Sim and Cynthia left first, then Worman, then me and Mariana. We left around the same time. So, yeah, I went back to my room. Worman was there already. He'd gone straight back to work. And, You know, that's all I got. Can I stop talking now?
Yes, quite. Stop talking, shut the fuck up. And look at this.
It belongs to Madame Tadpole, but it's locked.
Oh, a combination lock. Let me try. Yep, got it.
How did you know the code?
Easy. It was her birthday.
Huh.
Well. Hands off, that much is belong to. In a book, you take it from a werewolf, perhaps. Ooh, a combination. Let me try. Yep, got it. With a number of objects. Tanya, professional swimmer, currently traveling. Looking for work. We'll have to think of an angle, but I think it'll work. She's tough, don't complain. She can keep her. Otter snooping, Moon. Some phone numbers. Moon. Otter snooping, taking photos. Said she's on the trail of a werewolf. She's a pain in the neck, but she's a natural storyteller. You might be able to put her to use. Fortuna. Her theater's seen better days, but still the best spot in town to set up. I tried to cut a deal, but she's being tight-fisted. Might be a problem. Hopefully not, for her sake.
Sir, if you have a minute. I'm Detective Grimoire, and
Sorry.
this is Sal-
Two detectives. One short, one tall. Tried and true.
Hey, I'm really not that much shorter than
But which of you is the funny one?
I'd say it goes back and forth.
You still haven't told us who you are.
The name's Werman. J.D. Werman.
He's an author.
Author, journalist, let's see, what else? Famous, successful, some kind of genius, even. Oh, sure, that's why I got myself trapped in the murder submarine.
I know who you are, Mr. Worman. I've read your book.
Oh, joy, your fans. Of all the places.
I never said I liked the book. Maybe I hated it.
There's no way you hated it. The arcs are too tight. Each chapter leads to the next, beginning, middle, end, and bang, not a line wasted.
Damn, he's right.
Oh, wow, that's confidence.
So, Mr. Werman, you're a famous author.
That's what they tell me.
How did you end up on the submarine?
I came of my own volition.
Why?
I wanted somewhere quiet to work on my next novel. Minimal distractions. Not saying it's worked, but...
You're writing a sequel?
Trying to.
Hang on. A sequel to what?
Grimoire, are you not paying attention?
True. Quite.
Ah, there she is. Benefactor and burden both.
Sally, how did you know to bring the book with you?
Because Mr. Worman's local to the area. It says so right here. Hailing from a small fishing town named Silkworm-on-Sea, J.D. Worman moved to the big city to write his first novel.
My publisher wrote that. It's quite true, but she made it sound so saccharine.
So you're from the town, you moved away, and then you came back.
Now, see, you've gone too far in the other direction. That's too utilitarian.
I get going back to your hometown for peace and quiet, but then to end up on the submarine?
How did you even find out about it? Did you already know Mortuga?
Oh, I knew of him. He's a figure of some infamy, submarine included. In fact, it was good to finally put a face to the name after all those years.
So, how'd you like living on the Mortuga submarine?
I will say, as a writer, it's a boon to be aboard this thing. The whole place is dripping with human narrative, stories practically leaking out of the walls. It's also a lot noisier than I thought it'd be. I couldn't have guessed Mortuga would basically be running a bed and breakfast down here.
It was
That is
already
true, he
busy
is.
when you arrived.
Before the arrival of Mary on the Moon, Dirk and I were the last two to join the gang.
It's kind of surprising there was still a bunk room free at that point.
Well, I wouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
What's it like sharing a room with Dirk?
Oh, we get on like a house on fire, 2 peas in a pod, that's us.
What about everyone else?
It's a fascinating little microcosm, utterly discordant and yet somehow harmonious. At least that's how it felt before the captain was murdered.
Speaking of,
Night
I would like
rolls around and I can't
to...
sleep, as usual. I say night. I'm referring to the indistinctive block of time we on the submarine have agreed to collectively refer to as night. Anyway, I'm wide awake, so I stay up to get some writing done. I don't want to deprive Dirk of his beauty sleep, so I took my typewriter out into the mess hall.
Was anyone else in there?
Godric came up a few minutes later. Brought some kind of busy work with him. So there we were, whiling away until I look up and see this woman. Mariana Moon, apparently. Good name. Probably fake, but good. She got straight to work trying to extract my entire life story, but then Mortuga shows up and we all go quiet. The guy looked miserable, and he passed straight through the room like a ghost. But before he leaves, he asks us to show Mariana around the submarine.
Okay.
I really didn't have the energy, so I made an excuse and left. I slept for barely an hour before a big jerk wakes me up. I'm not talking about Dirk. I mean, the submarine, it moved, tilted. Anyway, I tried to get back to sleep, but no. Now there's a scream. Dirk and I follow the sound all the way down the corridor. Symmetry's frozen in place in the doorway at the end. And behind her, Mortuga, dead, laying in front of some ancient stone cauldron. The lid of the thing flung open, like something had just burst out of it. The whole scene was otherworldly, like a painting. Then Madame Tadpole arrived, with just about everyone else trailing behind her.
Tadpole brought everyone with her, so she already knew about the murder.
From what I gather, she discovered the body and then left to go get everybody else. And you know, I really didn't want to get in her way, so I returned to my room to await further instruction.
Did you go back to sleep?
No, I couldn't. I went back to work. Figured I'd be better off keeping busy, you know.
That's not consistent.
I couldn't believe it when I saw this in Mortuga's cabin.
Had you seen it before?
Yeah, this painting used to be in my house.
What?
What?
In my father's study. It hung there for at least a year.
Why? Where'd he get it from?
I believe he bought it from the town's governor, a man named Fellow.
So how'd Mortuga end up with it?
I couldn't say.
Does she become a detective? I do love to become a detective every so often.
Have you ever seen this painting before? Before the submarine, I mean.
Yeah, it used to hang in the Stone Top Inn. For a little while, at least.
Really? Seems like it would scare away all the customers.
Nah, old sailor types love stuff like this. It's a conversation piece, isn't it? I tried asking Mortuga what this was.
No luck?
He just said it was something he'd picked up on his travels.
Picked up where? Floating somewhere in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah. I assume so.
Indeed.
Picture of a moon. Tried asking Mariana Moon?
Wow. Never would have thought of that.
Occam's razor, my dear.
Who? I don't think we've met him yet.
Let's see here.
The Stargazing Girl. Sounds like a good title for something.
Like a book? Or a film?
A one-woman play, surely.
Surely.
I want to know what this is. It's got to be something.
We're not sure either.
Remember
Did you
we
see
goated?
the carvings
True.
around the outside? It's a little story in 4 parts. There's an egg, then it hatches, then there's a baby, then it goes into the water.
Into the ocean, I think.
I'm not sure it's a baby either.
Alright.
It's a punching bag.
Looks like it's been recently punched. What?
What?
Is that a tuxedo?
You never know when you might have to go to a fancy party.
What's this in the front pocket?
It's a cell
phone.
phone.
Yeah.
It's locked.
What do you mean it's locked?
What the fuck is... Okay. The correct slots. Ah, I see. Yes, quite. Okay, yeah, this isn't that bad. Oh. I don't think that goes anywhere. a half from the bottom. Or it could be like this. Okay. This might be here. Well, we'll think about that. Might be here, though. We'll think about it. Well, we'll see where we get with that. For sure. X, and then... there's that. And then this one. Needs, like... that.
That's the one.
Yippee!
Good job.
Thank you.
It's unlocked.
So now we can look at it?
Cell phone with a Ledeck was found inside the pocket of a tuxedo. Turns out there's no signal the battery could do with some charging. Welcome, Dirk. 2 outgoing calls. Accountant Polly, Agent Marcia, Daisy Janelle, Lawyer Woodrow, Mom, Carol. Now, there are some numbers that we've gotten. Still to 500,000 with no multi-picture deals. Sci-fi, lasers, explosions will be big. Call me. Hi, Dirk. My name is Jimmy. I'm a big fan. Hey, Dansome. Where did you run off to? They said they went on a work trip? What the fuck? Thanks for inviting me. You admitted he emailed you again. This reminder you are not free to take his offer. All in good time. To Vanderpeer. He's still struggling. He keeps writing the first chapter over and over. I'll let you know if there's any progress. 202 555 Lawyer Woodrow. We do have some stuff with phone numbers. 311-202-555-178. Wait, what the fuck? 202-555. Whoops. Yeah, open that shit. 555 051. Agent Marcia. One day I'll have the memory to keep those numbers in my head, but I just simply don't. 311-555. Nothing. Okay, fair enough. Hey, I would like to ask about your cell phone.
This is yours, Dirk?
We literally found it in the pocket of your tuxedo.
How'd you know for sure it's my tuxedo?
Dirk, show me one other living soul on this submarine that could even conceivably own a tuxedo.
Nothing. Interesting.
What a babe.
I mean, yeah.
This more friend or something?
I don't think so.
Of course he'd land a girl like this, of course.
I don't know. Wasn't he kind of a gloomy loner?
Yeah. Chicks eat that up, man.
Uh-huh.
Her. Deliberately vague title. Love it.
Love it.
What does it do?
I thought it was a bell. Only it doesn't actually ring, so not really a bell, but...
No, I think it's some kind of mechanism. The part sticking out of the bottom looks a bit like a screwdriver, don't you think?
Huh. I should have looked more at that, I suppose.
I am officially living the dream. How many people can say they're an action figure?
I'll admit it. I'm jealous.
You carry this thing around everywhere you go, Dirk.
Of course, but I'm super duper careful to keep it in mint condition.
Mint condition? I really wouldn't say.
Yeah, they told me if I leave it in the box, it'll be worth way more in the future.
Do you have the whole set? Looks like there are 2 other figures in the series.
Oh no, they only gave me this one. My co-star Julie has the other 2.
Noted.
Hey, is that the Queen Serena?
Is that what the ship's called?
No, that's the name of the ship in the novel. And in Dirk's movie, too. I'm guessing.
Oh, I can't stand these things. A procrastinator's worst nightmare. It's why I use the old typewriter. No distractions.
Does Dirk spend a lot of time on his cell phone?
Not in here. He goes up on deck to do it.
Why?
Who knows? It's not my business.
I thought you would have more to say on the matter. Interesting, but not unreasonable.
Locked.
Locked.
It's locked.
Locked. They'll have barnacles and stuff on it, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay. Hello.
That guy is staring at us.
He sure is.
I think we'd better talk to him before we touch any of his stuff.
Fine.
Fine.
Hello, sir?
2 strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Grimoire, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this, but now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Sifo.
Cynthia?
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
A dream doctor? I don't think I've met one of those before.
That is correct. You have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
You know what? Fair.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
Yeah, that's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all this stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
All right. What's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
How come there's a room like this in the submarine anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board. I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the 2 of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune.
Okay. Has he got a robot hand? Like, you can see his skin here, so it might be a glove of some kind?
Last dream before waking. A single phase. Non-lucid. Focus is soft but heavy. All is dark. The endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language. Emerging from the beshroudal of the night black sea. A face. Larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
A green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia is on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I'd concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations, after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death, and there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group.
The mask has to
Doubts
be
were
in
beginning
here.
to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
Okay. Captain Seafoam's the only one we need left.
I believe this to be a depiction of a being known as the Mermaid.
Oh!
However, I've nothing to compare it with, as it's the only depiction I know of.
It doesn't look much like a mermaid.
It doesn't look much like anything, really. Except for the fact it's got a face. At least, I think has a face.
Stories alluding to such a being were the reason I traveled to Silkworm in the first place. However, I was disappointed to discover that nobody in town seemed to know what I was talking about. It seems to be a secret held by only a very select few. I believe this is a painting of Magnus's old boss and landlord.
Is that who she is?
Felicia, her name was.
And you met her?
I laid eyes on her briefly when I first visited Silkworm.
What happened to her?
I couldn't say.
Mortuga never told you?
No.
Maybe he didn't know either.
Indeed.
How long has this been chained to the foredeck? Do you know?
Since the conception of the submarine, as far as I know. The conception of its current incarnation, I should say. The wider history of the vessel reaches back a good deal further, of course.
Interesting.
Dr. Zephyr, is this yours?
I don't immediately recognize it.
You sure? It really looks like something that had belonged to you.
Of course, I do concede that I have many similar bottles here in my dream chamber, so it's wholly possible that it originated in my collection.
Nice answer. Totally non-committal.
Yeah, for real. Is it cube time? Yes. Moment.
I have no interest in such a device. It is merely the debris of an exoteric society. It holds no energy.
Sure it does. It says right there. Battery 23%.
I want to look around your room. But, you're right. I should do the dolls. Sorry, I've been engrossed in this. As you might expect. But, that does not excuse me from not doing some dolls. Eating my dinner and falling asleep mid-eating? That's crazy. I don't... Yosh, you gotta do something about that. That's nuts. That's crazy. Not planetary. Of course, it's in the item room. Black and blue item room, but not exclusively item room. Better not be eating soup. True, also. Really looking like you're an item like this, but one that's not just in this pool. That's 3. Yeah. Let's not be stupid. Bombs explodes tears. Well, sometimes it just gives it to you, and you want to know something? Totally fine. Cancer. You got it. Wrath of the Lamb. Curved horn is pink. 11. Interesting. 5 plus 5. Gray. Gray. Really? That's rebirth? Many stats, multi-trait room enter. Me when I am a... Oh, it's not called mushroom. What is it called then? Liberty cap. That's it. Hey, I figured it out. And you can tell I figured it out because you can now see what direction I'm looking in. Take that. No longer am I going to be called a fraud. Me when I'm a battery. There are certainly some good items here. But I'm having trouble placing them. Mass damage? Okay. Godhead's an interesting one for sure to be here. Aura? Ah, all different kinds of aura too. That's crazy. What the hell is this? Respawn? Items unavailable in challenge, of course. Duh. We got a Pokemon anyone wants? One Pokemon? Can't get Lazrags in challenges? No. A wild Piplup appeared? That's true. Don't mind him, though. What Pokemon we feeling? Piplup, fuck. That's actually not a bad guess. Oh, that's a really good guess, actually. Now, a water Pokemon, maybe 2 stages. That's blue. Maybe 3 stages, like... Inteleon? 2 stages, I was right. That changes your character. I believe that's correct, or anything that changes your character, which is why you can't get Clicker. Ugh. 2-stage water less than. Why am I having trouble thinking of a Water 2 stage from Gen 6? Hippie Water Monkey? You think so? Yeah, higher. How about Gen 7? Gen 6. What? Duck? No. Not duck. Launcher. Let's go! I better get used to this. I'm gonna have to name every Pokemon. Dolliv. It hangs from a tree branch and waits for prey. While eating, it is disturbed by someone shaking its tree. It falls on the ground and suddenly explodes. Voltorb? Electrode. Bug? Pineco? Yep. What the fuck? Cracked Burmy? Okay, well. Oh, okay. Another pretty tough one. Carnivore? Maybe. I'm kind of seeing like Electros. Electros. Fuck. It's like Scyther. I do see the Scyther. I'm gonna be honest. I do see the Scyther. Fuck. Dragon flying? Are you just Rayquaza, bro? There it is. Rayquaza Mega EX. Kind of like really bad art for Rayquaza Mega. Like Mega Rayquaza is such a cool looking Pokemon and that just doesn't like capture it. No offense to the artist or anything. Voyager. Darn. Alright, this one should be pretty easy. I mean, Voyager's bacon theories. Is that true? I don't know about that. Either a stone dagger was at the 5-star. Okay, well, who cares? Tallest subjects had a weapon made of water. Well. Take a guess. 6 foot. Me when I'm like really tall. Alright. Whoever was at the 5-star restaurant was right-handed. Left, 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 right. That's crazy. How the fuck did I get 3 left-handed people at the same time? He's a Reese's servant. Oh. A black hair was found at Boutique Hotel. Brown, black, blonde, brown. Bro, they're just giving it to me today. This fingerprint was found at the estate office. Mayor Honey. Well. Bishop Azure was not at the Boutique Hotel, so the stone dagger was at the 5-star. Simple. Is not permitted to carry at the trailhead. Alright, a laptop. Well, well, well. It just, you love it when a minute and 29 seconds. Holy, that was fast. Akinator. Akinator. Any Akinator guesses today? Mermaid? What the fuck? Fallen. What the fuck would I fucking guess for a mermaid here? It's none of them. Animal? We're all animals? I know, that's what I'm saying. Fine, the Disney mermaid? Ariel? I can do Ariel. I don't know if Ariel went to school. An animal. Yes. They're all animals, not a cat. Wear clothes. Technically? Also, animal would have been the correct category. If you say so. It's a mythical animal. I don't disagree or anything. I'm gonna go with yes, but like on a technicality. No, movie. Not from a video game. She's in Kingdom Hearts though, so that counts. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes. It's thinking. Yes. Yes. Okay, well. No. African American? Not in the original, no. Yes, the lead role. Something you'd hear on Law. Lord of the Rings, is it? Yes. Dye their hair pink. No, it's not as far as I know. They do not live in Los Angeles. Kind of? Love with the Prince, yes. Dark skin, no. Once again, this is not the live action version. No. Alright, time to like answer a bunch of questions that don't matter. Lies over Mordor. Really? Yes. Oh my god. Known for their dancing? I don't know. A pop star. No. No. Born in Canada. Like, what the fuck? Married to a human? Probably. Born in Ohio. Fucking kill me. Married to a star. No. Yes. No. Sing Christian music. What's going on here? Singing more than dancing. That's what I'm saying. The Little Mermaid, yeah, a real sailor mouth. Linked with sirens? Probably not. Swear words. Burnt face. Scottish. Oh. Here we go. Can you please just guess? French fries? I don't know. 38? I don't know how old Ariel is. Maybe I don't want to know. Would kinda go hard? True. True. Long flowing hair. Yeah, I would describe it as long and flowing. Covering his country, no. No! Dark brown hair. You already know what hair color they have, Akinator. Born in the 1700s. I don't... Friends with the fish. Yes! Okay, look, we're getting there. It's not the live-action Little Mermaid. Did your character die? Like, literally, yeah. Doesn't Ariel die? Whatever. Probably not. What? Why is it so obsessed with Ohio? Probably they're in a board game, like... Have a bedtime? I don't know. Because brain rot? Find the Atlantis music from Kingdom Hearts 1 in my hand? True. With fitness? No. Film their... What the fuck? What's going on here, dude? What are these questions? What the fuck? JavaScript? Where'd that come from? Coding mermaid. Crazy work. Sparkle? Red Treads? No. Have a stepmother? Not that I know of. Wear white? No. Okay, just say it. You've had it since like question 18. Yes, it's Ariel. Why do they have the human Ariel here? Whatever. What the fuck? 1,000,000 times? Holy shit. Okay. Alright. What the hell? Now.
Now just take a look in this cabinet.
Watch out for spiders.
Yeah, I don't think there are any spiders. We're on a submarine, remember?
I do seem to need constant reminding.
Now just take a look.
Watch out for spiders.
Okay, well, don't actually look at it. That'd be too easy, I suppose.
It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the hex bottle.
Yeah, I knew that.
The hex. The real Mermaid Mask. The activator guesses along the way. Subtle floral scent is gently emanating from within the bottle.
I can't see anything important on these shelves.
Good, because I couldn't reach the stuff at the top if I wanted to.
Orb.
It's a weird crystal orb.
It is the fog ball.
If you say so.
The fog ball. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. It's a key. On the wall.
What's on those wall charts?
Sacred geometry.
Is that a heavy metal band?
I mean, probably. A set of small glass bottles.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at poisoned perfume.
Oh, here we go. Drag the bottle caps and swap them onto the correct droppers. EX. Conspicuous X upon the label. Ah, I see. Exhales a curious vapor. Okay, done. Aerated with evanescence. Yeah, there's a few that are aerated. A crimson hue upon the label. There's a few with crimson hues on the label. Drips fall with a hurried cadence. Oh, this one also has a vapor. Okay, that's fast as fuck. That's sticky. And that also has a glutinous viscosity. Is this the only one we can get right and it's in the right spot already? Aerated with evanescence. So the moon has to be on one of the red ones. It can't be on this one, so it's here. A mermaid in 20 guesses. I think mine's just broken, by the way. Oh, well, this is aerated. Aerated. Red bottle and... Well, this has red lettering. A conspicuous X upon the label. The getting got broken again? Yes. Cells of vapor. Yep. Yep. Crimson hue, sure. Yep. Yep. I mean, these all work.
I did it.
Yippee! Goes with the purple since your moon vial has purple
Good
liquid
job.
in it? Maybe. But this is viscous, and that doesn't
Is
seem
anything
viscous.
going to happen?
The glass moved.
Let's take a closer look at that bookshelf.
Uh-huh.
This one's not really a book.
Looks more like a magazine.
Caretaker's Journal. Lillian's Locket Skull. The Mermaid's Tongue. And his golden palm. Woo! Lillian's Locket. Lillian Lucian was a witch of some infamy before ultimately hands at the hands of a curse. Some say the locket protects from curses, others suggest it absorbs them, inhibiting their power. The disembodied skull of the mysterious scaleworm circuit. Notably, it has no eye sockets. Use discretion has several high-quality fakes in circulation. Made from an unknown material, 90% similar to gold. The hand is said to be able to touch ghosts. Mermaid's Tongue, said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil. Requires a special key to operate. Both the key and the mermaid's tongue itself are rumored to be lost at sea. Well.
Prophecy from Parapsychology by Halcyon Harper. It is speaking, if you are listening, by Carl Cabot.
Divine Exolinguistics by Mary Morala.
A Ghost Rises Before Me by Joseph Jenkins.
The Magician of the Soul by Annabelle August.
Is also wearing that locket. Very, very interesting, if I do say so.
I worry if I slept in that thing, I'd get transformed into a monster or something.
That's fair.
I worry that sleeping at a 45-degree angle would be bad for my back.
You are old.
Damn, I mean... True.
Books, that's
Really?
what do you know?
No!
Hey. Yeah, it's clue time.
What is this, anyway?
It is what it says it is, a quarterly journal of listings and inquiries.
I noticed the prices are listed as ounces, and that's gold, I'm pretty sure.
These numbers are merely a way to ascribe a universal value. Most transactions take the form of a trade, exchanging items of equivalent worth.
Oh, wait, so are these things that people have and they want to sell? Or is it stuff people want to buy?
Both.
What about that last one? The mermaid's tongue.
Likely the most contentious item ever to be listed in the journal. Desperately coveted by those who believe, and disdained by those who don't.
Those who believe what?
That such a thing could even exist.
Interesting.
Where do you get this from?
It is on loan from Miss Silkmoth.
So it's for some kind of magic trick.
I thought it was a crystal ball, like a fortune teller would use.
Indeed, it is a divining orb of a sort. However, I am not using it to see into the future, for such a pursuit is not but folly and nonsense.
Right, but I'm sure whatever you're using it for is totally rational and sensible.
Do not question the orb.
I'm always telling him that.
I'm always telling him that.
Okay, I'll bite. What's a hex bottle?
It is a glass container with a hex inside.
A hex like a magic spell?
I've been forthcoming thus far. Unusually so for a man of my nature. However, certain things I shall be keeping to myself, especially if it has no bearing on your investigation.
What if we can prove it's got something to do with the murder, or the crime scene?
Ah, well then you'd have forced my hand, wouldn't you?
True, very true. Truing.
Bottled sunlight. It appears somebody's looking to protect themselves from vampires.
There's no vampire on board.
Is there?
Of course not.
What about Mortuga?
I'll admit, it was a rumor for a time. This is where I first learned about Miss Silkmoth and her residence at the Fortuna Hall Theater.
This was after you'd started living in the submarine.
Correct.
So Mortuga had the newspaper on board with him.
Only this solitary page.
Only the solitary page. Okay, I have a decent idea where everyone is at this point. Let's go back here. There's stuff I want to ask her for sure. Definitely stuff I want to ask you. Get over here.
Now, where did you find this?
Zephyr had it.
Did he now? Lillian's locket, silver snake, golden palm, mermaid... The mermaid's tongue.
You've heard of it?
Only the name, and only when people were telling me it doesn't exist.
Maybe it doesn't.
But there's a photo.
It's a photo of a drawing.
What's it supposed to do, anyway? The description in the book here is pretty vague.
And they say it allows humans to commune directly with God while they're still alive.
What? God?
In here it says, said to facilitate communication with she who lies beyond the veil.
She who lies beyond the veil, God, other dimensions, aliens, the afterlife. You know, it varies. But the sentiment is the same. Though it's a wretched thing, really. An echo of man's desperate, futile desire to wring answers from a silent universe.
I can see why people would say it doesn't exist.
But Zephyr's trying to get hold of it.
Well, he may be. It depends.
On what?
The strength of his will.
Interesting.
I can't speak to what that is squirming around in the bottle there, but the liquid is salt water with a mix of herbs. I suppose Zephyr must have a pestle and mortar. I might ask to borrow it.
Which herbs?
Valerian, skullcap, and chamomile.
Oh, where have we heard that before?
This here, that's the Stonetop emblem.
Oh yeah, we saw it on the sign outside the Stonetop Inn. Do you remember, Sally?
No, but I was basically still asleep at that point.
What are those letters above it?
Initials. SS.
Stonetop C? Secret stone?
Selena Stonetop.
The owner of the painting?
The painter herself.
Oh, so these are done by the same person.
As much as I love an old map, I wouldn't know where to start with his. I prefer maps that show some sort of land. Or, you know, some sort of anything.
Fair enough, fair enough.
It's a pinboard.
Yeah, okay. We're here with you in this building. You are over here. You're here. You're here. You're here with him. You're not here. You are here and you are here.
Nope.
So, each one needs to be...
Okay, so where the fuck do you want me to put this guy? Like, really?
That's not it.
Looks like the board's
The
been...
shape looks...
Of course. Remember?
Like, outside?
Nothing.
I'd say me, you, and Mariana all need
Yes.
to... And Mortuga probably shouldn't be in any of the segments.
Am I crazy? There's someone missing here. Maybe not?
Nothing.
I'd say... and Mortuga probably...
Nothing.
I'd say... and Mortuga probably...
This is right as far as I'm aware. Like your way up. Lounge, control room, captain's quarters. And this is above deck. I could move everything up one.
Nothing.
I'd say... and Mortuga...
We'll come back later.
That's annoying. I'm pretty sure that's right though. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how things lined up? Use the same agent to see where she goes. I could, yes. But I'm pretty sure I had that right the first time. Oh,
A merciless shadow in his cloak.
It's you.
But how much she descends into an orb?
So, not.
What was he like?
Nice guy. He tells me after a little the lies. He tells me so. Neither of them looked Captain Mort. He asks the then he disappears. The last time. Mr. Worm, Mr. Grip. Now.
here it is.
Imagine my excitement. We began by visiting a bizarre laboratory known as the Dream Chamber.
That's where the dream chamber is?
Dried herbs and dusty glass, but was devoid of its
Okay.
An early disappointment. We climbed down into the living... An early disappointment. The captain's cabin was locked. Mr. Grip explained how Captain Mott... We climbed down into the living quarters, where a pair of bunk rooms sat at the end of a corridor. The first smelled of crane dust and unwatered flowers. A young woman was laying in her bed, poring over an old document. She hastily hid the second bunk room smelled of aftershave and desperation. The two men within, Mr. James Werman, and she hastily hid the document away and introduced herself as Miss Cynthia Seafoam. And the second bunk room was next on the tour, a room inhabited, by the looks of things, by a young child who is also a stage magician. The room at the very end. Perhaps you'll agree with me, dearie. Mr. Grip took me down to the cargo hold. Next door, the engine room, burnished bronze and tea-stained parchment. I learned outside. I encountered. Clearly wish we continue. Tadpole and I.
Quite. So, yes.
Okay, yes.
It's a pinboard.
So the only one that seems to be wrong was this. This was right. That's where we are. You're here. These two are here. You are here. You're here. You're dead. You are here.
Nope.
So each one needs to be.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Just had to put her in the right room.
Nothing happened.
What were you expecting?
Normally, when we complete a puzzle, something unlocks and we get a new clue.
Yeah, we've been conditioned to expect that.
If it's a clue you want, take a look on the back of the pinboard.
What's this?
Photo of a muscular man who was found in the cargo hold. Night of the full moon. Waylon Wolf. Okay, what the fuck is that? WW. Huh.
When did you take this photo?
Says it right there. On the night of
That's
a
the third
full
WW
moon.
now. That's true.
How come that guy has glowing red eyes?
Perhaps it's because of his demonic essence.
Or you used a flash?
Perhaps it's because I used a flash.
Who's the woman in the ball?
Well, that's no woman. That's a mermaid slumbering in an ethereal bubble.
You're not gonna tell us, huh?
Fair. Super fair. I should talk to you first. There are things I wish to know. And you seem like the only one who can tell me.
Lillian's locket.
Looks familiar, don't you think?
I didn't know I didn't know it had a name. Kindly close the book. I have no desire to look upon it longer.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
That face!
You know what it is?
Mine eye but chanced upon it. Nothing more.
Herm.
A werewolf? Or some hellborn fiend?
Yeah, I think it's just a guy.
But his eyes, they burn of wicked flame.
Well, it's either wicked flame or it's just red eye from using a flash in low light.
Oh, my fog ball.
Your fog ball?
Yes,
As
we know it's
carved and
yours.
crafted.
You made it? What for?
Well, thou mayst use it to speak with Gregory.
Sorry, Gregory? We never met a Gregory.
You wouldn't have. He lives inside the ball.
Oh.
And he's my uncle.
Oh.
And he's dead.
Oh.
And fictitious.
Oh.
Hey, Sim. Do you know anything about this?
Speak it soft.
Okay? Do you know anything about this?
Nay.
Nay.
Employed it be to speak with unseeable souls?
Assuming you can get signal?
Who'd have thought that Dansome Dirk, of all our kin, is playing host to Hidden Ghost? A map that leadeth unto naught?
What do you mean? It leads to that big red X.
Yeah, but it's a big red X in the middle of the ocean.
It comes to mind I saw this map upon the captain's cabin desk.
When was this?
Soon after I arrived. Just once, and then it vanished.
Well, now it's reappeared.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
What's this?
How should I know?
It was hung up on the wall in the Illusion Theater.
So?
So, we
thought maybe you were the stargazing girl.
I am Symmetry Silkmoth.
Yeah, I know. I'm not contesting that. Never mind.
Dush.
This cauldron to Mortuga held deep worth, it seemed to me. When speaking of its somber form, his words were most severe.
What did he say about it?
Lay not thy hand upon its lid, lest thou be bound to ceaseless sorrow.
Is that a direct quote?
His life's long hope to pierce the veil and breach those blackest bounds. Solitary once, no more, for help is found in frightened form of fair and freckled face.
She means herself.
I'm following.
A time beset in chamber dream and chained to lofty quest. Then lo, a shock! Dismissed, bespurned, rejected, my lonesome purpose lost.
Why'd he do that?
Zacharias Zephyr, number 3, The Entangled Dream.
What? Entangled Dream.
Deceiving yourself?
Damn it. Try it again. I can do it again.
His life solitary, a time low.
Why'd he do that?
Zacharias Zephyr.
Deceiving yourself?
You only get one hit?
You look kind of pale. Are you getting enough to eat?
Alas, by flesh and frame and bone and blood I set but little store.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So what do you set store by?
Oh, like, what are my interests?
Yeah.
Enwrapped, enthralled, of cloth-in dolls, of effigies, of twins.
Okay, sure.
Of glass and gleam, of mirrored eyes, of phantoms falsely cast.
Fine. Mirrors, okay.
Oh! Of what if aught doth lay beyond this fleeting form of flesh?
Huh.
Symmetry Silk Moth, number 4, The Unblinking Eye. Symmetry Silk Moth, number 4, The Unblinking Eye.
It's exactly what's here.
Obsession?
Me getting all of them wrong? Let's
An
go.
actor or a mage in guise who sways men's souls with artful feigned truth.
You, think Dirk might be swaying our souls?
Fret not, as dwell he in this deep sea womb, his strengths divorced from skyward source.
Skyward source?
The sun, I'm guessing. How do you know he likes the sun so much?
Alone he's oft espied, atop our ship, and stood enrobed in warmer light.
Dirk goes up on deck a lot, huh?
By himself, I wonder.
Dirk Dansom, number 8, The Shiny Penny.
Capitalist greed.
Capitalist greed?
I just wanted to say that. Alright. Who did I want to talk to? You. Mr. Dirk.
Where does Zephyr find this stuff? I'm pretty sure they don't sell this magazine at my local newsstand. Maybe on mail order.
I think it's more of a black market thing.
Huh. Some of the listings in here, the prices are in ounces, and there's a symbol.
It's the alchemical symbol for gold.
For real? Man, is Zephyr like secretly super rich? Holy moly, look at that.
I know. That werewolf-looking guy is really...
Is that Tadpole with long hair?
Yeah, maybe.
She never told me about that. It's a
Oh.
strong look.
Wait a second. Thank you. I'm going to talk to you real quick, though.
Fascinating piece of ephemera, this.
Do you recognize any of the objects?
Yeah, the golden hand. I've seen it, and so have you.
What? Where?
It's attached to Dr. Zephyr's left wrist.
Zephyr's prosthetic hand is solid gold?
Not quite. Says here it's made of an unknown material 90% similar to gold. Now, it also says it's able to touch ghosts, so best take it with a grain of salt. It's broken, or possessed by an evil spirit, one of the two.
One of the two.
A treasure map. I was looking for something like this.
Why?
I was really banking on Mortuga having some kind of exciting secret mission. Something that justified the whole submarine thing, you know?
But he didn't?
No. In fact, he was weirdly aimless. like he didn't even want to be here.
Indeed. Indeed. Okay, more questions for Lee.
Is that you in the photo, Miss Tadpole?
No, I'm not that buff, and my beard isn't that thick.
The woman in the glass ball.
She looks just like you. Except she has long hair. And a mermaid tail.
It's a fake tail. I don't wear it anymore. It actually slowed me down. Not that I could really swim in that little ball anyway.
So who's the guy?
But just some guy. Not important.
Oh, come on.
Do you recognize any of these objects?
The mermaid's tongue. Rumored to be lost at sea.
You've heard of it? Tadpole?
Oh, no. Not by name.
Maybe Zephyr was trying to get hold of it.
Yeah, maybe he was.
Any idea what Zephyr's keeping in this bottle?
Whatever it is, he dumps it into the ocean every single night.
What? What do you mean?
Every evening, he comes by the airlock and empties the bottle into the water tank below.
And the water tank leads out into the ocean.
Yeah, and then each morning he comes by with the empty bottle and fills it back up again.
Why? What's he doing?
I've never managed to work it out. That drawing of the coral, it looks familiar.
Oh, it's just a generic piece of red coral, isn't it?
It reminds me of a piece I found in the ocean recently.
Can I see it? Do you still have it?
No.
Great.
Great. Okay, you have this thing on here. What?
You spoke with Sim?
Yeah.
And?
I'm not about to declare her innocent right here, right now, if that's what you were hoping for.
Aw, come on. Do it.
We haven't even spoken to all the suspects yet.
Oh, which ones are you missing?
You. Open the door, Cynthia.
Looks like she unlocked the door.
Finally.
Let's go! Control room.
There's even an arts and crafts table.
It's a normal table.
Currently being used for arts and crafts.
Here's blueprint. The tab reads this Tortuga submarine. That's a boat.
Can we look at the control panel?
If you promise not to press any of the buttons.
I will make no such promise.
A radar? Maybe some kind of underwater imaging system?
Either way, it's a machine that looks out into the ocean.
Boat into a submarine? That sounds
It's an electrical
difficult.
switchboard.
Something's bound to happen if we mess around. If we carefully and
Ah, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. See, now I get it. This is what's confusing me down here, this image. Oh. Clearly goes nowhere. No, that's not true. Goes here. Oh! Ah, I see. It's already in position. Got it. Got it. So in that case, this needs to be like... Square, square. So these are the same. Square pieces. that be the case? This is the only thing they share. Jaw. Then this needs to be like this, and then... Oh no, it has to be like that. Yes. White. Wait, is that it?
I did it.
Yippee!
Good job. Something unlocked.
The hatch opened.
And it's a ring-bound book.
Sup, nerd? Sup? Oh shit, it's already 10? No, I'm keep going. 1 second. I just found this. Captain log. Locked in a hatch. Coordinates. NESSSSS. Details unknown. Cruise terminal. These are positions. Kato plush? I saw it. Let's go. James Dusk arrives on submarine in a man named Dirk Damson. So this doesn't have that one. Girl named Cynthia Seafoam contracted the submarine by radio from a rowing boat. Who named Madame Tadpole is found in the ocean. His signature changes every time. A-O R-A-A-R-N-U. Rescued from hot air balloon incident. Sets up his equipment in the infirmary. Remember before we take the submarine out for the first time. Not a whole lot of notes.
It's a lever.
We're not.
It's a lever.
A little card came.
It's got a bunch of numbers printed.
Oh, I guess it shows the daily readings for the depth, the speedometer, and the heading. I wonder why you'd need that.
Insurance purposes, maybe.
Okay, can I have it?
Insurance purposes.
It's a depth meter. Shows how
Grimoire. If you had a depth meter, it would say 0.
What the fuck?
Wow, proud of that one? Looks like something's missing here. Something with 3 small holes.
Bowling ball? Coconut?
Is it kind of waveform?
I think this is for listening to the ocean.
Yes.
What are they expecting to hear?
Great question.
Oh, the ship's wheel.
Don't touch it.
I won't.
That was not convincing.
Understood.
Hey, so thanks for finally letting us in.
You know, I have to say that really was pretty unhelpful.
It is I, Cynthia Seafoam, fearless captain of the Mortuga submarine.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Aha! Then you must be Detective Grimoire.
Correct? Yes?
The world's greatest detective, here on my submarine.
The world's... No, I'm not the world's greatest. Just a detective.
She was probably talking about me.
Now I assume you've come to make your official report. Let's hear it. I'm a busy woman, you know.
Slow down there, Miss Seafoam. We just came in here to question you since you're one of the suspects.
But I hired you!
Yeah, no, that doesn't get you off the hook, I'm afraid.
What? Really? Ugh, this is so totally unfair.
Yep. Get owned.
So, how'd you end up as the new captain?
It's just the way it's meant to be. It's all above board, okay?
I didn't say it wasn't. I didn't actually say anything.
Cynthia, what were you before you became captain? Do you have any credentials?
15 years experience as a nautical engineer and shipyard mechanic. Family business.
You don't look much older than 15 now.
I'm 18! Ugh.
How does an 18-year-old end up on a submarine?
I came by rowing boat.
That's not really what I meant.
Wait, the rowing boat we saw up on the foredeck, that's yours?
Correct.
You should know, it's in bad shape, and it's missing an oar.
I'll add it to the list.
So how come you wanted to hire Grimoire?
Because there's a murderer in our ranks, and they must be rooted out.
So, what do you want us to do exactly?
1. You will investigate and ascertain the identity of the killer. 2. You will return here and report your findings to me. 3. You go home.
3. You pay us. 4. We go home.
3. She pays us. 4. We go get ice cream. 5. We go home.
Deal.
Wait, I didn't...
Meeting adjourned.
Why did you want to come to the submarine in the first place? To become captain?
I sought an audience with Magnus Mortuga. I had things I wished to discuss with him.
Like what?
Matters of great importance. Affairs of great significance. Dealings of great...
She's not going to tell us.
Not yet. We'll get there.
How long have you been, Cynthia?
I arrived a few weeks before Mr. Mormon and Mr. Danson.
I'm assuming you don't live here in the control room. Where do you sleep?
Oh, well, Mortuga put me in the bunk room at the bow end of the ship. I share a room with Sim.
If you arrived before Dirk and Worman, the other bunk room would have still been empty. But Mortuga made you share.
Yeah, I think he wanted to keep that other bunk room vacant.
Ah, interesting.
I'm not complaining. I really like sharing with Sim. She's great.
So, what are you gonna do with the submarine now that you're captain?
My first order of business, hiring you two. We really can't do anything else until this gets cleared up, you know?
Sure, I get that. What about afterwards?
We'll sail the 7 seas and have adventures. You know, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I woke up when the submarine made an unscheduled maneuver. Everyone should have been asleep, but suddenly we were surfacing.
How could you tell?
When the submarine surfaces, the bow tilts up and the stern tilts down, and diving's the opposite. My bunk room's in the bow, and I could feel it tilting up.
The bow is the front.
I knew that.
I wonder if someone other than Mortuga might be at the wheel. I was gonna go check, but then I noticed Sim was wide awake, looking upset. When I asked, she told me something had gone wrong with the new magic act she'd set up. I told her she could always take it down, rework
The
it,
metal
and
dome
then try
on
it
top.
again later. She seemed to agree with that, so I left her and went up to the control room. The control room was empty, but I could see we had actually surfaced, so I went up into the foredeck to check. There wasn't anybody out there either. I had this weird feeling and really didn't want to go back to bed, so I went back to the control room. I took a closer look at the control panel to see if I could work out why we might have surfaced. Suddenly, the readings all started to go haywire. The ship's compass, the needle, it was, malfunctioning. So I pulled it out of its socket. Yeah, I, figured it would need to be taken for repairs. So I left the control room but bumped into Dr. Zephyr in the parlor. He was carrying a little empty bottle made of green glass. I don't know why. I didn't ask. I went down the 2 ladders and towards the engine room, since I wanted Mr. Grip to take a look at the ship's compass. But then Madame Tadpole appeared and called out to me. She wanted me to bring Grip and everyone else and meet her outside the storage room upstairs. I went into the engine room and gave Mr. Grip the compass. I told him the needle would need replacing.
Did he agree to fix it for you?
Yeah, of course. He even said he had a bunch of replacement needles he could try out. Anyway, then we went to the cargo hold to fetch Mariana Moon, and the 3 of us went up to the storeroom like Tadpole had asked. We went down the corridor. The others were gathered outside the little room at the end. I looked through the crowd and saw Captain Mortuga laying on his back, dead. Everyone was trying to work out what had happened. Someone mentioned that Sim was the last person who'd seen Mortuga alive. I didn't like where the conversation was heading, so I took Sim and left. And yeah, that's about it.
You went straight back to your room?
No, I went back up to the control room first.
For what reason?
I was wondering if Mortuga had left any instructions or any paperwork. I wanted to read the captain's log too.
Something tells me that's not the whole story.
That's the whole statement, I swear. If you have any other specific questions, I'll, field them separately.
Field them separately. Okay, I probably should find a place to stop.
Wait, should we be calling this...
what's that?
Well, you know, it's,
What's that?
And that's the difference.
Crit 2 titles. Okay. Gaming. Art gallery. I guess we're not there yet. That makes sense. Woo! That 3 hours flew by. Like real fast. Real fast. God damn. What? Lots of stuff to explore and people to talk to. So true. Have yourself one of those. Tomorrow's Fishing Friday. I know everyone's been holding their breath and waiting for it. It's been a minute. Ugh. I have so much stuff to do. Holy. Anywho. I'll be back tomorrow for Fishing Friday. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and tomorrow morning, and I'll see you then. Bye. Bye.